I haven't read through the whole thing, but the latest from the Keyshawn Davis versus Devin Haney saga seems to indicate that Keyshawn Davis felt that Brian Norman got a better deal than he did. And maybe he did, because the financier for that fight wasn't the same financier for this one. But what you have to remember is that Brian Norman was a defending champion going into that fight. He had a belt. He had that bargaining chip to bring to the table, whereas you are but a simple mandatory. What are you bringing to the table? You're supposed to be the one that wants the shot. You're supposed to be the one that, this is an opportunity for, because Devin Haney is a bigger name than you are. And he's a world champion. You're challenging him for his belt, not the other way around. So you can't use Brian Norman and whatever he got, whatever deal they gave him, you can't use him as a parallel for yourself because, one, the people paying for the fight are not the same people, and two, he was a world champion going in. You are not. Fob, what it do? He is called Kiwaki Davis now, not Keyshawn. Kiwaki, more of the same from the American fighters. I feel like yesterday should have been sort of a wake-up call for Golden Boy that maybe they're focusing on the wrong fighters in their stable. Everything you hear about Golden Boy is usually about Ryan or Virgil. I remember when they used to call Virgil low maintenance. Shout out to Steve Kim. They used to call Virgil low maintenance. Now he's indistinguishable from Ryan in terms of being a problematic fighter. And I just, I was thinking yesterday that, damn, Charles Conwell's fun to watch. Why don't they promote him more? And William Zepeda, he's made for television. I could use 3 William Zepeda fights per year. Apparently, Papoose is in the hospital, and guess who they called? Not Clarissa Shield. Yo, stop lying. Stop lying. I mean, bro. That chick is a mess, bro. But the thing is, the more dysfunctional the situation is, the more she likes it, the more she feels at home because she's a dysfunctional person. So anything ratchet, anything, anything that's like Housewives of Atlanta, she's going to revel in that. It ain't going to be embarrassing. It's going to be drama, which is what she wants. And, chicks like drama. If shit is too calm and things are going too good and everything is good in the hood, they get bored. Having to compete with another woman to some degree probably gets Clarissa going. Because you constantly comparing yourself to Remy, right? I mean, she ran out and got a hairstyle that looked like Remy's old shit. And before that, she ran out and got a hairstyle that looked like Alicia's old shit. Both Inoue and Nakatani will take the rest of this year off. You think so? I thought they was looking to schedule a fight for Inoue in the fall, early fall. But maybe he's getting up there in age. And if the Bam thing is dead in the water, which it looks to be, the focus has then got to be growing into the featherweight division. Yeah, just growing into that division for the last hoorah. I don't think he goes undisputed up there. It's enough for him to go up there and win 1 belt, and you could retire off of that. Win 1 belt. Yeah, the WBC's a joke, man. That belt don't have no credibility. They call themselves the most prestigious. But what's the prestige? They call themselves the most prestigious, but what? Because Muhammad Ali had it? Muhammad Ali had the WBA too, That's not the only belt he had. I believe he had the WBA. And the WBA is an older organization than the WBC. Now, I don't really like the WBA, but I'm just saying, what's supposed to make the WBC more prestigious than the others? Because you're not the oldest organization. No. You're not the most well-run. Appreciate you, Michael. Junto did an interview and said and Online did one, and Inui did one before, he will take the rest of the year off unless he gets a big fight. There's not a lot left for Inoue to do, you know? You figure that right now, what they're talking about is Angelo Leo versus Shushu Carrington. And, you know, I don't know when that's supposed to go down because they're saying they're going to get Angelo a comeback fight because the Risalim fight fell apart. So they got to get him a tune-up or whatever. I don't know. But you just got to figure that Inoue would be looking at the winner of that fight. That he would be looking at the winner of that fight because that's a chance to get 2 belts from one guy. So if they do that in a timely fashion, right, things could fall into place. I don't really feel the need for Inoue to keep fighting. I would be happy if he retired like this. You literally cleaned out 122. There's nothing for you to do. There's nobody for you to fight. Bam got cold feet, which does not surprise me. You could call it a career off of that, you know? That's a fighter that I don't feel like there's unfinished business. Like, nah, you did what you had to do with everybody. The only guy is maybe Casemiro, and you would be doing him a favor by giving him a fight. It's not like you need it, but you know, he out there, right? He could retire. Go Huey Freeman, what it do? MW2, what it do? Jules wearing that beanie like Double D from Ed, and Eddie. I don't know what that is, bro. I'm gonna be real. I don't know what that is. But yesterday had it was a good card. I wish William fought more often. Charles too. I love pressure fighters, man. They make the boxing fun. You know, there's too many people. They want boxing to be ballet. If I want to watch ballet, I'll fucking watch ballet. If I watch boxing, it's to watch people get punched in their face. Shout out to Sulem Urbina. They was interviewing her yesterday, and 2 guys started duking it out right behind them. Fight broke out. Boxing is unpredictable. Got you right now, Alexis. I know that was you that fell asleep yesterday, bro. I know that was you. That was a great fight. That was a great fight. And I wish that those 2 guys specifically would fight more often because so much of the news about Golden Boy is surrounded by the same 2 people. It's always either about Virgil or about Ryan. And, you know, they not them dudes is unstable. You can't they at a point where you can't get them guys to do nothing without it being a whole thing. Country, what the fuck are you doing here? I sent that link for Alexis. What the fuck are you doing here?
What's up, fellas?
Ain't shit.
Hey, Ed, and Eddie's a cartoon, by the way.
I just didn't watch it.
Me either. It's a newer cartoon. It's kind of garbage, to be honest.
Anything after Tiny Toons and Animaniacs and the Batman Adventures, I didn't watch that shit. Like Ren and Stimpy, I didn't watch that shit. Anything at like I didn't watch SpongeBob. I didn't watch that shit.
SpongeBob is gold. Like the first season is like fun. I'll be saying the same shits like they be saying, like funny ass shit.
Pineapple. Wanted to see. I just didn't watch it because I'm like, what? But by then I was old. But generally, like, why am I gonna watch a thing about a sponge in the sea? The cartoons, Bugs Bunny cartoons, and the cartoons that the generations afterwards started watching, they're very different because there were a lot of adult themes in Bugs Bunny that you fake learned something. Whereas, what the fuck am I gonna learn from SpongeBob?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, I remember watching like Bugs Bunny with my dad, like what he used to watch as a kid, and bro, so many fucking the smoking and shit. You see all that.
Yeah,
shit like now they don't have shit like that. The
cartoons now are made by people that are on an acid trip. Like if you look at how Ren and Stimpy are drawn, that shit look like an acid trip. SpongeBob.
Even the Flintstones was a kick-ass cartoon back in the day, man.
Yeah, because they had adult themes. They still dealt with certain not in a gratuitous way, but you know what I mean, country, that there was a lot of adult humor in there that it translated and it kind of taught you something, whereas what the fuck you gonna learn from SpongeBob?
Yeah. You
The
know,
fuck?
but sponges could talk. They don't.
No, I don't know that the cartoons are being made by drug addicts, is what I see. Like, yeah, these is just drug addicts drawing shit, near as I could tell.
Facts. It's designed to
They
make the
probably
kids stupid.
Because
SpongeBob will teach you how to be a dork, man.
get Alexis.
The old cartoons respected a child's intellect. It talked up to them.
Yeah,
It brought them up. It made them. It was a little like Bugs Bunny was cynical. You
yeah,
know,
and
and
sarcastic.
sarcastic. That's another level of intelligence. You got to be intelligent to be sarcastic.
It was satirical,
You know.
like when he did Leopold.
Yes.
Oh,
Right,
oh.
and it would teach you all these characters from behind because they expected you to know those characters from schooling or something.
Yeah, from the things that you were learning, like Yosemite Sam, he was
Exactly.
an old prospector. He was part of the California Gold Rush, which is why he was always
Exactly.
looking for gold and shit. You know what I mean? Like, whereas cartoons now, like I just look at what they put out for these kids, and I'm like, yo, this is just drawn by guys in their 30s and 40s that are addicted to drugs. I could tell, yeah, like
Yeah, bro.
this is drawn by somebody that's addicted to drugs. Even The Simpsons kind of fell off because The Simpsons was a satire at
Right.
first. It was about the nuclear family and the satire of the nuclear family, which a lot of sitcoms and a lot of shows revolved around that. Whereas now, I don't know, like
Yeah, well,
motherfuckers
you
just
gotta know it. You gotta know
But you
when
want
they
to know
came out.
something
It was like
funny?
the '80s, late '80s, and they're still coming. Making new episodes now, so they're always like up to the generation now, and that's why it's like fall off, bro. All that bullshit.
You want to know something funny though? I was watching this comedian and a point he made, and I think he was kind of right. Even though we all love the old cartoons and the old characters, the majority of the characters had some sort of speech impediment.
yeah, but I mean, yeah, but
Elmer
Yeah,
country,
that's
Fudd,
yeah,
supposed to
but
be
you
country.
fun.
know,
Wait a minute, yeah, but country. Wait a minute. The thing is that
Sylvester, Porky
most
Pig,
most
Daffy Duck.
people now have a fucking speech impediment. Are you
Exactly.
joking? The fuck, like
Yeah, you
these young
can't make fun of
motherfuckers
shit
don't know.
like that
Yo,
now.
these young motherfuckers don't know how to talk. Have you ever heard of the Gen Alpha stare? That the,
No,
Well,
the
actually, he brings up a really interesting point in that what if it's helpful to have for the younger generation, well, our generation to have seen what you're not supposed to sound like when you talked,
yeah,
right? So they could talk correctly. Maybe that's
yeah.
what we need. You know what I'm saying?
And
It's crazy.
a lot of the characters, like the central characters, like in this instance, Bugs Bunny, they were cunning. If you notice,
Yes.
whether it was Garfield or Heathcliff, or Bugs Bunny or Woody Woodpecker or the Roadrunner, those cartoons seem to have promoted intelligence, that the
Intelligence.
central character is a level-headed and intelligent individual, and all the supporting characters are, they're kind of morons, and you don't want
Uh-huh.
to be the moron, so you try to be like the central character. Whereas now, like I said, I see what they put out there for kids now, and it's just a lot of shit for drug addicts. It's a lot of guys in their 30s with a lot of 5 o'clock shadow, and being losers and drug addicts. That's what I
But
see.
Jules, it's a running theme because you could say the very same thing that you just said right now. You could say that about rap music.
Oh yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? You were supposed to be suave. You were supposed to be cool. You were supposed to be smart in the '90s rap.
Yeah,
Even if you were in the drug game, you weren't no
because it was
dummy,
music. Because
right?
rap is not music anymore. Like that's and
No.
I don't I don't really give a shit who gets offended by that. It was music when I was young. That was music. This shit now is, I don't know what this shit. Like, what the fuck is this?
It's AI. That's something at this point. Like shit, these motherfuckers sound weird.
These, like, the best rappers, the central rappers that seem to be doing well are the female rappers, but it's all pussy rap. Like,
Mm.
yeah, it's
It's
pretty
all
much
shaking
it.
that ass and shit like that. Like
Like,
like
it's all pussy rap.
Wednesday.
What I look like going to the gym and I'm about to hit a PR. My pussy so wet. Get you that shit. Like, what the fuck is going on here, bro? Like, what the fuck?
And
Good.
it be some nasty pussy bitches out there, bro. Fucking like,
Yeah.
would
Hey,
you
that
really want
pussy
to
wet
bang
is more
Cardi
like
B?
sweating in the gym.
Nah, see, with that, it's a relativity thing, bro, Alexis. It's that the joint reminds me of High Bridge when when I used to be around there. So it just takes me. It's a nostalgia thing. You know what I mean? It's a nostalgia thing. And when I lived in the Bronx, when I lived on Selwyn, it just reminds me of home is the main thing. It's more of a nostalgia thing than a genuine like, oh my god, like you know what I mean? Because and the other thing is that broad don't even look like herself no more. Like they fucked her face all up. She don't look like she from High Bridge no more. She look like another Kardashian clone. All these bitches is Kardashian clones now. They get the
Yo,
same surgery. They get the
dude,
same BBL.
Yeah, that's
yo,
true.
you know who like lost her voluptuousness? That bitch that was for hot for a minute with the funny red afro from the Bronx.
La chiquitica,
From the Bronx.
coño, ¿cómo se llama esta tipa, man? Ice Spice.
Yes, she was
Yeah.
like super thick and voluptuous. Ahora acaba.
No, porque ellos, tú sabes lo que there's something that I notice about the 80s and the pop culture icons of the 80s that is not consistent with this era, and it's that they try to make them uniform now. They all try to make them fit a mold now. Whereas back then there was a uniqueness to every artist, whether it was Pat Benatar or the glam rock bands, or everybody had their lane. Like, look, Phil Collins was not an Adonis, not the best looking guy, but he was Phil fucking Collins. Peter Cetera, Chicago. Everybody had their own identity, whereas now everything is really uniform and just flat, and nothing really hits anymore. Nothing really hits hard.
No value in originality.
Sophia's in the chat, man. Just say what's up to her.
What's good, Sophia?
I'm going to yell in this library.
What the fuck was that?
That's a guy named Homer Simpson. He thought he was going to be disruptive, and I didn't kick him out, by the way. He just decided to leave. I didn't do any. I was going to let him stay. Like, yeah, go ahead. You want to act retarded? You a grown adult doing that on a Sunday night. Go ahead, knock yourself out. But yeah, there's just everything is really uniform, and that's why nothing really stands out, nothing really pops, nothing, like it's just unoriginal, factory, mass produced, and then everything is forgettable. Everything is forgettable.
Yeah, what's the next decent fight?
I would say that the next decent fight, I'm gonna assume you're talking about the guys, and I would say that the next decent fight would have to be Conor Benn and Ryan Garcia.
That comes before the Canelo fight.
Yeah, because the Canelo fight is in October.
Oh, they're coming in. So has Canelo given up his September?
Oh, wait a minute. Don't come on making a whole bunch of fucking noise. Mute your mic if you're doing something else. The fuck? Go ahead, Alexis.
So is Canelo giving up his September slot officially?
I don't think, I know that people are framing it that way because that's the first thing that's going to come to mind that, oh shit, Canelo not fighting. But he said it was because he wasn't going to be ready. That's what he said. He wasn't going to be ready by September. I think it's because my hunch is he needs more time to use his peds. That's my hunch. I think to get ready, I think he needs a little bit more time with his peds because nobody makes Canelo do anything. Nobody can because nobody can fuck with his numbers. So I don't think it's, oh yeah, they chased him. Like, no, Ryan's numbers don't even come close to Canelo's yet. So I don't think it's that. I think he needed a little bit more time to use his pads because, he needs his pads now. Like, he ain't fought in a year. He needs them shits. So that's my guess.
When is Romero Lopez?
Oh, right. That's August, but I don't give a shit about that fight. But that's this month.
Bro. That's
this month. But
Canelo or something.
I don't view that as like
a good. No, that's
it's not. I mean, Rolly's not a good fighter. Like he's an example of like how American boxing. This is what y'all put on pay-per-view now, Rolly. Wow.
Yeah, like the numbers are gonna be fucking trash.
Wow. Shit.
What belt does Antoine Russell have?
He's got the
WBA.
WBA at 140. And they're talking about putting him in there with este tipo que peleó con Ryan, Oscar Duarte. They're talking about putting him in there with him.
Right.
That's a good
I
fight.
thought they
That's
were trying to put him in with Isaac. I thought that's what it was.
Pitbull? No, Pitbull
Yeah, I
about to
thought it was
fight.
Isaac.
No, Pitbull about to fight a bum.
Oh,
He's gonna fight a bum. I think it's even in October. He's fighting a guy, bro. He's not fighting Gary. I seen who he's gonna fight a guy. What they're talking about for Gary is Duarte, which I like that fight. Like, yeah, Duarte's another pressure guy. Gary's a pressure guy. I'd go for that.
Oh, the Lindolfo Delgado fight.
Delgado is fighting Artur Biarzlanov, and I think they said it's going to land on Canelo's undercard for the newly vacated IBF. That is a good fight. That the Russian dude is like a Timu Better Beef, like a Timu 140-pound Better Beef. He's not as good as Better Beef, but when you see him, you'll know what I mean. And he is a pressure guy. He's not that good. He's not that good either, but it's going to be a good fight.
So
I thought he was more
forward,
like a dollar store Loma, but maybe I'm tripping.
Nah.
They're moving forward with the whole Mexico versus the world thing then.
It seems that way, yeah, because Lindolfo has, he's been in line for the IBF for months now, and the Russian, I believe, is right behind him. And I've seen, if you want to get a look at the Russian, he's with Eye of the Tiger. He's up there in Canada. Like I said, he's a fun guy, but he's fun because he's limited. He's not a perfectionist. He's a pressure guy. He got knocked down in his last fight for fucking around too much. But is he fun to watch? Yes. And remember, Lindolfo does kind of suck. So it's not like it ain't sugar Lindolfo. Like, that dude kind of sucks. Like, his last 3 fights kind of sucks. So it's going to be a good fight, though. It's for the IBF. It's going to be a good fight.
So then Navarrete may land on that.
Posiblemente Navarrete versus Foster. I mean, October, because it's all the way out there in October, there's time to put that undercard together. Like, we don't really know. There's certain things I know are going to be on that undercard. Like, they conclusively said Biarzlanov versus Delgado is on that undercard. They conclusively said that. The rest of it, we'll have to see. But, yeah, that makes sense. Navarrete versus Foster on the undercard, because that's what it's supposed to be.
I feel like that should be a main event, to be honest. Like a free one, obviously. But
I mean, look, they want to sell that as a pay-per-view, Ray. So you're gonna have to put something. Canelo versus Mobili was originally.
no,
said
that's fine. That's fine. If you want to sell that as a pay-per-view with all that under, that's cool. But I mean, like Foster versus Navarrete as like a regular event.
I mean, yeah, by itself it should be a regular event because they just don't have the drawing power to justify the paywall. I love those guys, but you don't have the drawing power that people should pay extra to see you. You don't.
I don't think they would either. At least from I've never heard like either guy really like complain about money too much. Anyway,
not too much, but like when you're putting Tio and Rolly on pay-per-view, bro, all bets are off, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, that's understand from a sales perspective, you're taking a guy who literally lost earlier this year, lopsided. I didn't even give him a round. You're taking that guy, and you're taking another guy who has less accomplishments than him and probably less fans, who has not fought in over a year, and you're telling people $60, $60 to $80 to see them. Who's doing that, man? Clean your house with the mute on, bro. Back to the point. All bets is off, bro. If you willing to put that hot bullshit behind a paywall, you'll put anything behind a paywall. We can't put nothing past you, you know? Now, Navarrete versus... Good.
You hear anything about that shit I put in the comments about with Jay Prince? You hear anything about that?
What that he's the reason that Keyshawn wanted more money?
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I seen? The latest shit I seen, and it's from Keyshawn's coach, is that Brian Norman got a better deal than we got. Well, of course, motherfucker, he was a champion. You not a champion. He had a belt. You don't have a belt. Turkey paid for that fight. Turkey not paying for this. So yes, he probably did get a better deal. What the fuck that got to do with you?
Nothing.
You know what pisses me off about that shit too? Even though I thought Devin was gonna win, and I still maintain that now. Let's say you do go out there and you whip the dog shit out of Devin Haney, like you beat the soul out of him. The 2 mil, and take in mind, we're talking about 2 mil like it's low money. The two
Yeah,
mil that you get for that is gonna get multiplied at least 3 times after you beat his ass.
yeah. You gonna be in line for all the shit that he was in line for. Whatever conversations Devin is a part of, once you knock him off his pivot, you in them conversations. But Ray, these motherfuckers don't want to work, and that's what I see. Like, bro, today's American boxer does not want to be a boxer. They want to be a streamer or a barista or some shit. They want work at Starbucks. Talk about their feelings and shit. It ain't gonna be long before Keyshawn start talking about Jesus again. You know that, right? He will start talking about Jesus again.
He did. That motherfucker. Yo, I remember the fight came up, and I'm looking at it with a bunch of other dudes. I'm like, yo, they got Christian music playing for this
Yo,
nigga?
yeah,
Yeah,
This-
we're gonna be talking about him and Jesus shared a frappuccino together.
bro, he's gonna start
Yo,
talking
wait,
about.
yo,
He's
where
gonna
was
start
Jesus when you were
quoting
jumping that dude
proverbs.
backstage, bro?
He going and and I'm a God fearing Christian, right? I understand that we are imperfect, so I give him a pass for not being a perfect person because, well, I am not either. But what I'm saying is, these guys only ever turn to Jesus when you fuck some money up. When T.O. fucks some money up, wait, nah, cause Jesus. I hear you, bro. And then Keyshawn, when you fuck some money up, oh, cause Jesus. Okay, bro. Okay, so I'm expecting scripture. I'm expecting scripture in a couple of weeks, bro. Cause you fucking paper up, fucking money up. First shit y'all start doing when y'all fuck some money up is get religious. First thing these boxers do, get religious. Fuck that shit. They saying that he's trying to renegotiate. They're saying he's trying to go through the WBO to get
Oh
a
my god.
better percentage. That's what they're
But
saying. I don't see a reason the WBO would help him out. I don't really
I
Exactly.
see.
don't
I don't
think
really
they
see why they
will. Like,
would.
wait, didn't both times it was like Top Ring basically winning this?
Yeah, your promoter
Yo,
won the purse bid.
the WBO likes your promoter significantly more than they like you.
But I don't
Well,
see why they would go back. Why would they go back and say, okay, we'll give you 30? And the other thing is, yo, listen, let's be real. 30 is only gonna get you maybe a few 100,000 more. It's not gonna get you a mil, motherfucker. Like it's not. It's we talking about 100,000 more, up to 300,000 more. You not getting 40, motherfucker. I know that's
But
what you want, but you not gonna get that 40. Fuck
but what
out
are
of
we
here.
need? What renegotiation? Like the mandatory got called, they put you in, and you said, "Nah, I'm gonna pull out." Yo, take his spot from him. It's over.
Yep.
and before that, he was gonna get 3 million without going to
Yo,
PSP.
that's the craziest shit
And that's
too.
confirmed, by more than one person. So I tend to believe it because it came from Dan Raphael, it came from Mike Copinger. I forgot who else that said it before them. They're like, yeah, and that sound about right. That Keyshawn. Look, I like Keyshawn as far as
Was
fighting.
that Top Rank that was gonna pay him the 3 million?
That was Top
Yeah.
Rank that was gonna give him the 3.
They said Jay Prince
And when
wants
first
30%.
bid, they just bid less. Oh
Yes, to
shit!
teach him a
Yes,
lesson. Like, yo, here's
that
less money for that stupid shit.
that because that's how you do that.
Oh,
Like Brody,
no, no, no.
you
I
trying to
know.
take this to a purse bid because you think that Turkey gonna come in here and rub your belly. Nah, you don't got it like that.
So I know what happened there. So what? It's the same shit that happened with the freaking Teofimo Lopez and Camboso shit.
Oh,
What shit?
Like when you
yeah.
when you when you when you if you don't go to purse bid and it stays in house with Top Rank, then they can just give you more money without affecting how much money they have to give the opponent, which is
Yeah,
Devin Haney. But when you
yeah,
go to purse bid, then if they pay you a certain amount, they got to pay this guy That's something because about percentages.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot. Keyshawn doesn't get man.
But that's all these. Tú no ves que it's this crop, bro. That like y'all don't know how to just
It's
be fighters and
stupid,
shut the
man.
fuck up, bro. You
Stupid
just
ass. Man.
fighters. You're not a business guy. You don't know nothing about nothing. You don't know
But
nothing about promoting. You don't know nothing about networks. But you always want more. Always want more.
but you know what
Didn't
fell
they,
off too? You know what fell off too? The category of managers and representation.
Yeah, yeah.
they saying that they saying this dude won 30%. 30%. He was only getting 25%. How you gonna get 30? That's like all of it.
Yo, not for nothing. The thing is, I think that what you get, I'm not justifying the 30, Herb, because I think that's an astronomical. That's too close to 50. That's
Exactly.
crazy. 30%. That's
You gotta
crazy.
think
That's
that
extortion.
I think
Mm.
Jay Prince is a dude from the streets now. Most of his funding and money and everything he put together came from dope money. So that's the kind of person he is.
But I think the advantage, if there is an advantage, if there's an advantage, if there's any kind of a silver lining to having Jay Prince as a manager, maybe it's his connections with Top Rank. Because yeah, if you were Jay Prince, you would Top Rank. Pretty much. I don't see Jay Prince fighters going nowhere else. They all go to Top Rank. Now, going to Top Rank, and Alexis is not going to like this. Going to Top Rank used to mean something that it does not
Mm-hmm.
mean no more. Going to
Mm-hmm.
Top Rank meant you was going to go to HBO. That's what that used to mean. It's fucking
Mm-hmm.
Top Rank, you going to HBO. That's what that mean. And then it meant you was going to ESPN, which was the biggest sports network in the country. I don't know if it is now. So it used to
Mm-hmm.
mean something to align yourself with Top Rank that it no longer means because, well, if y'all all on the same boat, I don't need to fuck with Top Rank to be on the zone. I could fuck with Salida and get on the zone. I could fuck with Eye of the
Well,
Tiger and get on the zone.
I hear you. I hear what you're saying, but there's also they also have another reputation, which is to make champions and make really good. Because what also sells them is their matchmakers. They bring
Yes,
along
but
fighters.
yes,
So
but you
that
not
hasn't
understand,
changed.
Alexis. You not understanding because you too intelligent. See, you too intelligent, and I'm not flattering you. This is dead ass serious. You are an intelligent person in a world full of fucking idiots.
Mm.
That intelligence is lost on idiots. Top Rank is the gold standard of vetting fighters, but that is being eclipsed by the moronic popularity of other fighters that are not as good.
Exactly.
Ryan is
Yeah, you're
way
right.
more popular than Keyshawn, but I think Keyshawn would knock him the fuck out. Straight up, yeah.
Mm.
Ryan's not a good fighter. Rolly's not a good fighter. No, he's not. He's not. These are not good fighters, but they are more popular than the good fighters.
Facts.
Look, motherfuckers. I did the video I did earlier about William and Roach. Isaac Cruz is a more popular Mexican fighter than William, right? And motherfuckers is trying to hang on to that because I've been saying for 2-3 years, William is a way better fighter than William is a way better pressure fighter than Isaac Cruz by a lot. And the
But
motherfucker said, no. And I'm thinking, you know what it is? You want Isaac to be what William is. They
mm-hmm.
got two common opponents now. It's not just one, they got two. Giovanni Cabrera and now Lamont Roach. And what do you see?
Mm-hmm.
William beats them better. He beats them better because the way boxing is now, right? This is how it ties to the Top Rank shit. Even though Top Rank are experts at vetting world-class fighters and pound-for-pound fighters, even though they're still the best at that, the American public doesn't respect it anymore because the American public are full of fucking idiots.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they never took the Crawford. Now let's big up Adrian Broner and his cirrhosis of the liver. Let's big up Javante beating up all these bitches.
You know what's funny about what you're saying? That it really does vacation of society in general, from cartoons to raps. Everybody's just dumber. The society is just worse.
Pero tú no oíste that this is the first generation that scores lower on the IQ than we did. Every generation that followed, and you don't have to take it from me, this is proven. Every generation was smarter than their predecessor because they all learned from them. Every generation consistently. This is the first one that scores lower than their predecessors. They are more no, they are progressively stupid. That's not an illusion.
Wow.
It spills over into everything. That's why we often talk about it, that you can hear it in the music. You can see it in the media. You can see it, and you know, we're boxing fans. We talk a lot about boxing. So we see it in the boxers that Keyshawn, you understand that you were going to get 3 and you just negotiated it down to 2. Like, are you really that stupid? The answer is
that negotiation.
yes.
That's just probably gonna get negotiated right back up to 3.
Negotiated down to 2, and the Ultimo did it before that. Oh my God! It's
like seriously, like if you just old man or being older, getting older is realizing that like, yo, you can't talk to them because they don't want to hear what the older people say. You think you got it all figured out and you don't know shit. Shut the fuck up and fight, because you are get out of here, bro. You don't promote shit. You don't even promote yourself.
Their kids, bro.
you know what I think we get hung up on? The whole percentage shit. I want 30%, I want 40%. Instead of, why don't you think about a number you want? 3 million. If you thought about it like that, man, $3 million. Shit, that's like double what I've ever made at the month.
Well, the problem is, la otra vaina es que, como las mujeres, manín, nobody wants to know their role and stay in a place. Eso es lo que es, de verdad. Eso es lo que es. That you're a fighter. You acting like, see, you don't know what the fuck they're talking about. That's really what it is. If you let Floyd Mayweather tell the story of why he left Top Rank, you would think they were mistreating him. No, they weren't mistreated. They saved your life. Jay Prince was going to beat your ass. Tell that part of the story. Tell a part of the story where Bob Arum has to cut a check. Tell us part of the story where Bob Arum got to cut a check so they don't beat your ass. Tell that part. But how do they tell the story, Alexis? Oh, like it's this Cinderella shit that Floyd came out of a cocoon with his dick out and he was his own boss and everything and a rainbow shit. Like, yo, get the fuck out. You know what really happened? Bro, you went from Top Rank to Golden Boy. That's the only thing that happened. You went from Top Rank to Golden Boy. You wasn't your own promoter. Oscar was your promoter. How do I know? Because it's his name on the check. It's not a check that says Mayweather to De La Hoya. It says Golden Boy Promotions on all them checks that he used to post. What do they say on the top left?
And the only thing that I'm my own promoter. I'm charging my. That's the only thing that made him
No. Yo te promotion show. Que cuando tú peleas con Canelo, yeah, you made money. I'm not saying you didn't. But that was a Golden Boy Promotions show. Yeah. When you fought Oscar, you think Oscar didn't profiteer from that? He did.
Of course.
Everything you did as far as being the que, no, okay, yo soy mi. No, you were promoting Golden Boy shows. How do I know? Look at the check. Who cut the check? If you're the promoter, shouldn't you be the one cutting the check? Where was the check that says Mayweather to Oscar? You're not going to see it. All them checks from that time when he leaves Top Rank, they say Golden Boy on them. If that happened today, you know what people would say? Oh, he went to Golden Boy. Basically, yeah, you went to Golden Boy. Pretty much. You had an arrangement with Golden Boy that was similar to Dillian White's arrangement with Matchroom. That's what that was. Yeah, it's a fight-by-fight basis, but y'all did a lot of fights together. You as good as a Golden Boy fighter.
Exactly.
But when they tell the story, no, it's this magical fucking thing that Floyd, he was the Cinderella, and Bob didn't love him, and he didn't hug him, and all this bullshit. It's like, well, look, you got. Before I pass to you, you have people that are either spreading misinformation or outright lying. So you have a generation of fighters that, y'all don't know how to just be fighters and shut the fuck up. Trust the fucking process. You're not a manager. You're not. You're not a manager. You're not a promoter. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. T.O. Motherfucking Keyshawn.
I'm
Tio
not gonna
still
lie.
at least he's fucking bidding on fights.
That's crazy. That was actually insane when I saw that. I'm not gonna lie.
Motherfucker.
I
I
saw
wish he
that
would
That
have
shit
won.
was
No
fake,
way.
bro. I thought that was like an AI.
I wish he would have won.
Yo. But it's not even that. It's like another thing too. I don't know if you guys brought this shit up. I'm kind of getting I was already kind of tired, but bro, I think I'm willing to put the Shakur stock in a boat, and sail it off into the sunset. I don't need that shit no more. Like when I saw that motherfucker come out after this whole fuck around, this motherfucker's been campaigning for Keyshawn to get this fight for like how long? Like months, maybe. For you to come back, he gets a shot that he really doesn't deserve. He fucks off with it, and then you like, yo, Dev, we can still fight at 144, right? Really?
Yeah, that
nigga?
shit's gay.
I'm sick.
That
I'm
shit
sick
was
of
the
the
weirdest shit I've ever seen, bro.
I'm sick of the my buddy shit with them, bro. Like I'm just like, yo, dog. Like
I
just
gave it
go,
a pass too, bro.
just
for
go
this- for me to see
get
this.
married then, Keyshawn and shit. Yeah, just go get married then. Like the way y'all sucking each other off is disgusting, bro. It's
You
embarrassing.
don't even talk about your wife like this, bro.
I forgot Shakur had a fucking wife, bro. He's always hanging out with Keyshawn.
Oh, he has a wife,
Yeah, he got a wife and a kid and all that.
bro.
You don't remember when him and Keyshawn? You don't remember when him and Keyshawn came out with matching sweatsuits?
Yeah, bro, that shit's gay.
Imagine
They
if
be
I go to
fucking-
pick up.
they be
Imagine
docking, bro.
imagine if I go to pick up Real Talk and we got the same sweatsuit. Like, yo, let's go, homie. Let's go to fucking
Yeah, nah,
Crunch
bro.
together.
I let it
That
slide for
crunch
like so
gay.
long,
It's the gayest.
but once I
fucking-
saw that shit, like I was like, oh nah, bro. Like you, like the shit motherfucker said about you is right. This shit really looks like a fucking fight union you got going on or some weird shit. Like
Imagine
Them
this
even
niggas-
when
shit.
them
like
niggas
Devin was doing that,
homosexual.
I go to Alexis. I go to Alexis to pick him up for the fucking Yankee game, and we wearing matching fucking sweaters and shit, bro. Walking down fucking Broadway.
Gay.
Fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of yo. It was you. Listen, this is a true story. One of my friends, right? This is early 2000s. So flight jackets had made a big comeback. And they had them in all different colors. It wasn't just the green and the black anymore. They had all different type of colors. So Carolina blue was some shit everybody in the street was wearing. I had to go out and get it. And then I had the Carolina blue beef and Brox with the Carolina blue fitted. I'm about to go outside. My man comes over. He got all that shit. I'm like, see, now I got to change. Now I had to put the right shit. I had to put the right like, you got the exact same shit that I bought.
Bro, I'm telling
like
you,
two-
Shakur
that's like
and
two-
Keyshawn got matching cock rings, bro. They got his and
That's
hers
like a-
cock rings.
That's like two women who show up to a party in the same outfit and they end up getting into a fight and shit because of it. You know? I mean,
Hey,
fuck.
one of them got a WBC cock ring, the other one got a WBO.
I know Herb and Alexis gonna remember that because that was the early 2000s. They had just come out with colorful versions of the beef and broccoli Tims. They had all these different color flight jackets, orange, green, red, all this type of shit. And my shit was the Carolina blue. Like, yo, this shit looked dope on me. Like, I gotta get that. I had all that shit. I'm ready. I had the Jabos and ready. About to go out, yo. My man, I opened the door. My man literally got all that shit. I'm like, yo, I gotta change. We ain't about to leave out here like this. Be like, nah, I changed.
Everybody been talking across the street from
What's
like,
the
look
thought?
at those
Wait.
queers over there.
kind of changing of the topic, right? Zepeda just fought, and I kind of gave it some thought. Someone said it randomly in a comment one day. What do you think about a Zepeda potential undisputed run at 35?
Mason beats him. That's what I think.
I thought about it, and I'm not saying that it's possible. I'm like, How easy of a fight do you really think that would be for Mason?
I didn't say easy. I said Mason beats him. I didn't say easy. I don't think anybody has it easy with William Zepeda. Not with this crop of 135ers. But I think Mason beats him. He's got height, length. He's got more pop than Lamont Roach. Prior experience with Sam Noakes. And if they fought next, I got Abdullah Mason.
So I hear that, but the thing is, like that Sam Noakes fight, right? Sam Noakes was smaller than Mason, slower than Mason, like significantly slower than Mason, and he couldn't avoid an inside fight at all. He got hit a lot.
I'm not saying Mason. No, wait. I'm not saying Sam Noakes is a carbon copy. I'm saying you're not in unfamiliar territory with a guy like that. You've seen that before. Before. That experience is going to help you. And it's not, listen, you better pay attention, Ray. It's not a lot of people I think could beat William at 135. But if I had to pick one guy that could, Abdullah. Abdullah could do it. Anybody else? And anybody else? I don't know. Schofield ain't fought in a year, bro. He ain't fought in 13 months.
13
he ain't fought in 13 months.
He wins the next fight now, thinking about it.
Right? And careful that Canadian don't
30, right? I think we're like 30 years old.
And careful that Canadian don't do to him what he fucking did to Ashton Silva, because that's how he got popular, was knocking that motherfucker out. So we'll see. Raymond about to leave. He already talking about going to 40.
That's why I didn't even bother thinking about him.
I don't think for a second Andy Cruz can handle motherfucking William. I said that shit already before he lost. Yo, William will chew that Cuban up and spit him out. Forget this boxing shit. You think boxing is a ballet. That's why the fucking Cubans don't be making it in the pros. Because y'all think boxing is just some ballet shit for y'all to get out there and do cute shit. Till some tough Mexican like Real Talk just beat your ass. I ain't gonna say Real Talk, matter of fact. I'm gonna say Marco.
Like,
Shout out to
American,
Marco.
Man.
Yeah, you're right. I do this is a Chicano. But yeah, what the point I'm making is there's not a lot of people that shut the fuck up. There's not a lot of people at 135 that I actually believe could beat William. To be real with you, like, nah, that dude is a machine gun. You need either impeccable defense, impregnated, or you better hit hard. Yeah, like you better have that one hitter quitter, because punching this guy in between is like, nah, it's not enough.
How would Rayo do with him?
Rayo would lose.
Yeah. That'll be a rough night at the office for him.
Once he gets inside on Rayo not gonna be able to, and I like Rayo, by the way. Like I said, he was gonna knock out fucking Edwin Delos. I literally said he's gonna knock that motherfucker out. I got him in a rematch and he won. But inside, William is like a throwback dude, bro. He's like a Bobby Chacon type dude. Like, yeah, that's an inside motherfucker that he just want to be inside all day. I don't see a lot of people beating him. People talking about Navarrete fighting him. More than one person has said, "What if Navarrete fights him?"
That shit would be bad.
Yeah, I'd rather see fucking Navarrete.
I would like to see it.
Rafael.
I'd rather see Isak. I'd rather see Isak fight him. I'd rather see that.
I need Zepeda Foster, bro.
Zepeda
Foster.
That'd be good.
Yo, where'd you get that from?
I think that shit would be good, bro.
Yo, that's all them fucking brownies he keep eating, bro. He come on here,
nigga.
3 fucking brownies.
Hard,
he come in here after eating 3 of them fucking brownies.
I don't need brownies, bitch.
You got whatever them shits.
You can hear
bro.
it in his voice too, bro.
Bro, he's floating above his house right now, bro. That dude is levitating.
First of all,
bro.
I eat Rice Krispie treats because they're quick carbohydrates.
With cocaine in? I'm just playing.
Yeah. Like the CC's brownies.
But that's Foster and Navarrete needs to get done. As far as William, I don't actually believe that he will do Undisputed Ray, because I don't think Floyd Schofield will fight him. I don't think he will. Once Floyd get that,
they got the BA right.
If Floyd has been acting like a big bitch without a belt, just imagine when he gets one.
Yeah,
he's been acting like a bitch.
They haven't officially given him that title yet.
No, he's got to fight for it.
You got to fight for it. But he been acting like a big fucking bitch with no belt, no leverage, no name, no audience, no nothing, acting like a big bitch. So just imagine if he get a belt. It's gonna be impossible.
You wanna
It's gonna
come
be
unify?
fucking. It's gonna be fucking impossible to get that dude to do anything, bro. So I'm just letting you know.
American.
Somebody turning into a fucking cyborg over there.
I'd
Some
be
you heard that
surprised
shit?
because the thing is, like, as much as people like to say otherwise, like, well, I don't know what his contract is, but if he doesn't like do what Oscar says, that dude's just gonna put him on the shelf.
Ryo don't beat William Rick, man. Why don't you stop drinking and come? He
Does
don't beat
Top Rank put Mason in there with Zepeda?
for the right money. If the
Yeah.
zone wants it, if the zone wants it, and they because remember the zone has a lot of say so now. They not an absentee. They're not absentee like ESPN to where they just gonna let you go do your thing. They give you the budget and then you just go do your thing. The zone might ask you, yo, make that Mason and Zepeda. We need that for the ultimate tier, so we could charge the shit out of motherfuckers. So
That should just be a regular fight
They're
too,
saying
bro.
they're saying
That's a
Showtime
fight you
and
put on
PBC.
regular TV, bro.
my God, most of these shit should be regular fights, bro. T.O. and Rolly should be a regular fight, bro.
Oh, absolutely. But like, this is the most regular fight of regular fights. Like, no offense to either guy.
Hergovic versus Itoma is $60, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
These motherfuckers is wilding like, yo, you charging Americans 60 yams for a Croatian and a British guy in the middle of the afternoon? Fuck y'all. Fuck yeah. And the only alternative is to give y'all more money. Either way it works out, you got to give them something. Either you buy the pay-per-view that day or you buy the ultimate tier. But either way, they want something. Fuck them, bro.
Yo, Drew.
Get her.
Do you think that was a masterclass from William last night? I kind of like think it was a junior masterclass because he showed you what he got and what he does with it. And he was successful with everything he did.
I give it an 8 on the erection scale. I give it an 8 on the erection scale. The reason I give it an 8 and not a full salute is because there were no knockdowns and it did not result in a knockout. When it's a master class, and I'm gonna set the bar for y'all. A master class is Bam versus Puma. That was an unbeaten champion that he fought in his prime. Not only did he outbox him, not only did he drop him, he did everything and he knocked him out. That is a masterclass.
I don't agree with that. I don't know if you gotta have a knockout for a masterclass.
Nah, yeah, it's the only listen. You could outbox a motherfucker. Fuck that shit. If you the master, yeah, you could knock him out.
Yeah, because you have to differentiate between masterclass and domination. Because you can outbox somebody for 12 rounds and dominate them, but that doesn't make it a masterclass.
Crawford Spence is a masterclass.
Would you argue that Spence was in his
You gotta
prime?
shut the fuck up, real talk. Goddamn.
Bitch, I was gonna say the same thing. You fucking heard my mom. Don't talk to me like that in front of my mom, bitch.
Yo, Usyk and Dubois too. That's another one. It's like, yo, dog, he did everything to you. He outboxed you. He knocked you down. He knocked you out. Like, yeah, that's a masterclass.
When you replay the shit in the video and you keep spamming the knockout from Usyk and Dubois.
Oh yeah.
That shit fucks me up every time you do that.
I'm just saying that I think that is my purview of what a masterclass is. That yo, you did everything to the guy. You hit him with everything. You won every round, or practically won every round, and you knocked him out. Like, yeah, I don't think you could do better than that. The only thing better than that would be a first round knockout. So I would say, Herb, not a masterclass, but pretty close. I think Lamont only really won like 2 rounds.
Yeah,
round one,
I gave him 1.
Maybe round 1 was a swing for me, And round 10, I gave him round 10. Like, yeah, he won 10, but that looked like mostly because William just didn't feel like beating the shit out of you that round. Like, damn, fucking
I've
him
seen
up
a
is
lot of people
tiring.
give him round 1, but
You-
I didn't see it.
I could kind of see it because like what's it called? There was like volume for Zepeda, but like he wasn't connecting with a lot of his shots. Like there was one combination I remember specifically. He gets Lamont in the corner. He throws like a bunch of punches, and Lamont weaves under all of them. But my argument was like, okay, he did, but he didn't really counter or anything. He kind of just weaved all the punches and walked away.
That's
Yeah,
true. Yeah.
Because countering became, that was his plan. That's what he kept saying in the build-up, that he's going to counter him. And I maintained that, like, countering William Zepeda, y'all letting that Shakur Stevenson fight, y'all letting that shit fool y'all. Like, countering that dude is not easy. If you try to punch in between, just remember, it's 4 more punches coming behind the one you just counted. It's 4 more. Like, that dude is a machine gun.
You have to throw that counter while you're about to duck.
I think you got to hit him low, bro.
Also, Stevenson didn't
Like
even
in the
really do
dick?
that. Like he was
Yes.
throwing like 4 punch combinations for like the first half of the fight, and then he just slowed that shit down when it got to the second. But he had to he couldn't even move for like a good amount of that fight. Like if you're thinking that, oh yeah, I'm just gonna just pot shot him for 12 rounds, that shit will never work.
Yeah, it can't. With a guy like that, it can never just be one at a time because he's a combination puncher. He literally threw an 8-punch combination yesterday. I was like, yo, this dude is a machine. I know he don't hit that hard, but he make up for it in volume. So
He hurt him a couple times.
Would you
What does
pick
Oscar put in his water, bro?
Step backs. That motherfucker did a step back for the first time in his career. When I saw that shit, I was like, yeah, bro, Lamont's done, bro.
yeah,
I saw
when
him
you
do
seen
a
the- when
step-
you
I saw him
seen
hit a
Zepeda
step
take his
back
little half
counter
step
right
back?
hand. Yeah, I was like a half step back right hand counter. From this
Yeah,
is over.
that was
I don't even
nasty.
the
gotta
good
watch
thing
it.
for Lamont is that he didn't get knocked down and he didn't get knocked out. So you could still use him for shit. You know what I mean? Like you could still do like a Mason versus Roach. You could.
Yeah, it's not like he got
Nah.
completely
You can't hit that.
destroyed.
No, you can't.
What?
No, you
After
can't.
No,
Yeah.
no,
No,
you
you
can,
can't.
you can because
No, you can't, bro.
yes, you can. No, because
Fuck
Mason
the
has the
DMV.
room.
It's over.
No,
Why
think about
wouldn't
it
he
like
go
My
this.
God,
kid
you
Oscar?
bugging.
Hold on.
Wait.
Zepeda left enough meat on the bone that Mason could knock him out and make a statement.
Not even that.
No,
You
no, no.
telling
He said,
wait. You telling me, Ray, that you trust Schofield to beat Lamont? I don't know
think,
about
like,
that shit.
Man,
Nah.
Lamont,
Yeah,
he
like
always-
right now?
like you said,
What?
Nah.
like I said,
You- yo,
he
I don't-
always
yo.
coming up short like a roach to a blunt. Like he really does, man.
Okay.
And
Bro,
this-
you
No,
was
no, that's
waiting,
the
bro. You
thing.
was waiting 2 minutes to say that.
Hey,
Yo, listen,
yeah.
bro.
no, but
You
Yeah, that one
didn't
was back pocket.
you didn't land that plane, bro. No, you didn't land that
he
plane,
doesn't
bro.
have the dog, and he doesn't have.
That's not true. That's not true. You guys are using the wrong fighter to say that. The shit is Roach is a guy who does well in the quiet moments. And the thing with what there are no quiet moments in a Williams Zepeda fight. Like, yeah, don't. They ain't gonna be no time to be fainting and looking cute, and there ain't no time for that. But see, with Schofield, remember, Schofield done been put down by some whack motherfuckers. He got knocked down. He got cracked by a motherfucker. So I'm just
Okay.
saying, him and
I got
Roach.
Wait,
a question, Jules.
I'll tell it to you like
at
this.
35, would
Yeah.
you pick Zepeda over Haney at 35?
If they would have met when Haney was there, which is, I'll put it this way: if it's the Haney that fought Jojo Diaz or Jorge Linares or Lomachenko, which I don't even think you beat him, William wins that fight. Motherfuckers not gonna like that, but it's the truth. William would have won that fight. You don't do enough. You don't hit hard enough. It's gonna be too much going on for you to do the jab and move. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. The only thing that saves Haney is he graduated to higher weights because, well, he is a bigger guy. He is bigger than William Zepeda. He's bigger than a lot of them guys. But I'm saying if they would have met in a vacuum, yeah, I would go William. That's an easy style matchup. That's an easy one to call because you don't throw enough. You just don't.
All right, back to the Roach thing. I mean, even with someone like Mason, bro, I don't even know, man. That's just, I don't even want to see him fight in any one of the top ranked guys or something. He should fight fucking Isak Cruz rematch or something, you know, at 140.
What are you talking about, bro?
The Lamont, bro. Like, I don't think he could fight like these guys.
Oh,
like,
Lamont. Oh, Lamont.
oh yeah.
Nah.
Like Mason. Like Mason.
No. Like I think Schofield versus Roach is a pretty good fight.
Nah, I'm gonna
What do
be.
you
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm
mean?
gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Let me
Schofield
land the
and
plane. I can
Roach.
land the plane unlike some people. I'm landing it right now. We saw a guy that I watched, and we were like, "Damn, this guy had a tough loss, but it was close, and we thought he won. A tough loss, but it was close, and we thought he won. And then an actual loss, and it was 3 of his fights, and then he fought Floyd Schofield. That was Tevin Farmer, and he got knocked the fuck out in like 1 round or some crazy shit like
So
Oh
that.
you
yeah, that
saying that
fucking
you believe Schofield knocks out Roach, where Roach never been knocked out? That's what you saying.
Yes, and it's not going to be because Schofield's so good. It's not going to be because Schofield's elite or he's better than any of these guys. It's going to be because Schofield got Roach after not 1, not 2, but 3 very difficult and taxing fights where he got hit a lot.
But wait a minute, he won. See, you putting a different complexion on the shit because everybody know he won the Javante Davis fight. Everybody know he
That's
won
cool.
that fight.
That no, hold on. That's cool. There's a lot of people that said that Tevin Farmer should have beaten Raymond Martai.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
I'm
I
not one
remember
of
that.
them,
Me
but
neither,
there are
but I
people
did
that
see people
exist.
saying that. I did see people saying that.
When he fought Zepeda the first time, dropped him on his ass, hit him a lot of times. There were people that said, "Yo, Tevin should have won that fight," and Zepeda's on steroids.
I see your point.
What happened? Then he
but
goes against Zepeda and gets a world-class ass whooping in the
But I
second
don't.
fight.
I'm gonna say I think Roach. Just like Real Talk said, there's still meat on that bone. You can still do things with that guy. You can still use that guy for shit. I'm not saying
Not for
throw him.
that.
Wait. I'm not saying throw him right in there with Schofield right away. Of course, you got to get him a tune-up. But I'm just saying that, like he got fucked up, but he ain't get the dog shit beat out of him. Like, nah, he aight.
yeah. Jules,
No,
do you
yeah,
think he put
Zepeda
He's
just
more
wore
alright
him out a
on the
little bit.
surface. He's alright. on the, I don't know. His face looked pretty busted up. I'm not gonna lie.
Zepeda did wear his ass out.
Yeah,
Hey,
he
Jules.
did. Because he was
Get
getting
her.
tired later on.
Hey, check it out. I got into an argument with this nigga this morning on IG because he was like just trying to shit on Roach. Throw him away, this, that, and the third. And I was like, yo, the nigga only 30 years old, 2 losses, 2 draws. And he third, I can go back to pro box. And then got riffing with me. And then so I go to his page, guess lo and behold, he got Javante
Gervonta
Dingley in
Davis,
his
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Yo, I was
Well,
gonna say that
Man.
too. I was gonna say that
yo,
too.
yeah,
Her,
you
yo,
already
Davis fans
anybody.
doing backflips, bro. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
like if you see a motherfucker got an attitude, you could just detect that shit, Herb. Like, oh, this motherfucker got an attitude. Like he don't like, he don't
They
like,
they said some
like, he
shit
really don't like Roach.
because he lose. And what's it called? They saying
Niggas start
that's
getting
how you know,
sassy.
bro. That
So, yo,
draw went
that's
to his
exactly
head
what I
and
was
he was
thinking.
never shit. I'm like, damn, what the?
If a
I know you're not
motherfucker,
Mexican saying this.
if a motherfucker moving his neck too much when he talk about Lamont, like if he moving his neck too much, he moving his finger too much, motherfucker got an
He start
attitude. You
pointing
already
with
know
his
what it
chin and
is.
shit.
You already know what it is. Like, why you that mad at Lamont? What he do? What did he do? Yo, listen, that wasn't Javante that won yesterday. That's all I motherfucking know.
Bro, they swear it's a great thing that they bragging about him losing. I'm like, yo, Davis couldn't do this. Like, what I'm watching Zepeda do to this
here's
man.
the thing, Ray, and it's the question I'm gonna leave y'all with before I go smoke this bogey. Do y'all believe Javante? I'll lay the foundation of the shit. Javante does have the style for a guy like William. He does. He has the style for him. Do you guys trust Javante Davis to beat William
Fuck
Zepeda?
no. There we go. Let's start it off right now. All right. So
that's an
what's it
easy
called?
no.
This is the most overrated shit I've heard in a while. And I really had to think about it. I was like, yo, how many real pressure fights, like Mexican pressure fights, has he fought that are like of a certain level? You could say 2.
Well, he's never
Leo
fought
Santa
anyone
Cruz.
like that, though.
No. Leo Santa Cruz, Isaac Cruz. Now, let's ignore the fact that neither of them are as good as Zepeda, right? Let's talk about those fights. Leo Santa Cruz fight. Remember, Leo is small. He doesn't have punching power. And he didn't really do anything at 130. He hit Davis a lot. Like a ton. And the way that Davis knocked him out was that he had to throw the same punch 3 times in a row. Is that impressive to anybody here?
I mean, no, because it was like a smaller guy. I mean, the thing about Tank is that we've seen it already. We've seen how he fights and the type of fights he gets, the type of fighters he gets. We haven't seen him get like someone from like top rank. Oh, I want to fight you. It's always PBC guys. It's always the PBC guys. It's always someone from the PBC side or something. You know.
But
So
no, but here's the point though. People will say that he has the style to deal with guys like this. he doesn't really. That's the only guy, Leo Santa Cruz, that he really like knocked out. And it was a guy that you could say is on a serious low level that had to throw the same punch 3 times. That's how he got a stoppage. Well, Isaac Cruz, he flat out didn't stop that guy.
Well, yeah,
He
that's
got
true. That's
pressured.
true. That's
He
true.
couldn't handle it. He looked nervous. He was holding. His power wasn't doing anything. They made excuses for him after the
Yeah,
fight.
I mean, it's
So
because Tank, he hasn't fought anyone small like that too. Because I think Isaac Cruz is like probably like 5'5", and
Well, what
Leo's
I
like
would
five
he
argue,
has
seven.
fought guys small
So
like
there's a
that.
little height difference too. But yeah, Tank, he just shows me like he's not on that level.
no, like what I
So
would argue is that like Tank does have the style to beat Zepeda, but what I would like he's a bitch.
that too. I
So
like no. I was
he
gonna say
does
that too. I like that. Continue.
he doesn't have it within himself to get through those tough moments where you are getting flustered, where you are getting fucking swarmed, and to like he doesn't have the what's the word I'm looking for? Like he doesn't have the
The
poise.
testicle fortitude. Oh my
Yeah,
bad.
there
Yeah,
you go.
yeah,
He
that
doesn't have
too.
the testicular fortitude to get through that shit and to fucking to power through. Like Roach isn't even a pressure fighter, but the amount of pressure that he was able to apply, you kneeled before that man in front of God and everybody. So
That's
No,
true.
that's a
Yeah.
fact.
Zepeda would bring you down to your knees and make you open up wide.
I
No,
mean,
but
right
even
now with
no, but look
Tank,
at it like this. When like you said, Roach hits Tank in the face. He not only gets on his knee, he gets up and runs to the corner. Roach hits Zepeda he hit him with a pretty hard counter. I forgot what round it was. And Zepeda like stumbles back. And you know what he does? 2 seconds later, he's running straight at Roach.
Yeah, that shit was like it was like round like 6 or 7 or something like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
And
no,
I
like
wouldn't
there's
question
Tank
it,
doesn't
but
have the wherewithal to actually. He doesn't have the heart, bro. He don't got that dog in him, bro. He
what
got some bitch in him. He got hoe in him.
the thing about Cepeda, yeah, I do see is like he's gonna be in front of fucking Tank, and Tank is gonna be frustrated. He's gonna be doing what he really normally doesn't really like doing, and then he's gonna be moving back. He gonna be moving back. He'll probably be hugging like fucking Haney. We don't know, bro.
no,
But I feel
and
like
round
all
one.
them punches is gonna come at him. Yeah, he's gonna be
Ro-
running around,
Round one,
bro.
think about it
He's
like this too. You said he's gonna stand in front of him too, right? You can't even say that anymore. Roach even said during the fight, after the fight, they said, is there anything you didn't expect? And he said, I didn't expect him to move the way he did. I didn't expect him to use his feet the way he did.
Yeah, yeah,
If
because you did
that's
see him when Roach was getting him, he was backing up. Usually he clip people and make them back up. Now Roach was backing him up too. So yeah, man. Zepeda right now, Zepeda would fuck Tank up, bro.
The
Tank should.
problem also is like with in today's atmosphere of American boxing, bro. Like as a Hispanic or even as a Mexican born fighter, you really do have to go above and beyond to show your skills because naturally, like they just look at you as a one trick pony and they're gonna overlook you and. That's the problem with Zepeda is that Zepeda is far better than they wanted to give him credit for, and they wanted to just assume that fucking Roach is on the level of a Shakur when it's like and everyone wants to keep on bringing up oh, this just shows how good Shakur is, it shows how good, like, no, we got to show how good Zepeda is because it took somebody with the skill set of a
Yeah,
Shakur to actually overcome
yeah,
those skills.
but that's motherfuckers say that for the motherfuckers like you that don't like Shakur.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
why
fuck
motherfuckers
Shakur.
say that. That is why motherfuckers say that though. Like you can shit on Shakur all you want. That motherfucker must be nice to beat William Zepeda. He must be.
No, yeah, exactly. No, I'm giving him no, absolutely. That's why I'm saying though, it's like you have to take that and make sure you're giving the flowers to Zepeda that is like, damn, he's actually a lot better than we give him credit for. That he's
Well,
not just gonna get his
that
ass
goes
whooped.
back to the shit I said about American. Like you already know what I'm gonna say. These motherfuckers want boxing to be like a RPG or some shit, like some like I don't know, like some gay shit that oh yeah, it's all about. No, it's not all about the skills. Well, one, let's get this out the way. Zepeda has skills. He just don't have the skills that either you know how to recognize right because you just don't acknowledge that pressure fighting is a thing. Not everybody goes out there and is terrified of getting hit. Some motherfuckers, they walk into the fire. They fight in the oven.
Well,
Some
they think there's
motherfuckers,
only one form of defense, and it's the squirrely bitch kind.
yeah, where you got to be 10 feet away from a motherfucker and still slip. And you 10 feet, like, bro, you ain't even nowhere near getting hit. Like, how is this a fight? You just shaking and baking all night. Devin Haney shouldn't have got paid for the Ramirez fight. Like, who you was fighting that night? Not Jose. Who was you fighting that night? Not Jose. Motherfucker, you had that motherfucker chasing you up and down the ring. You shouldn't have got paid.
Did you see when they sped it up and they put the circus music on it? It wasn't
Yo,
a shot thrown for
but
like
it really,
45
but
seconds.
if you look at it, it really was him trying to break Jose's ankles, though. Like legit, like he moved from one side to the other side. Don't throw a punch from one side to the other side to the other side. Shout out to Pumpkin, mind you. People think Benavidez is the cruiserweight Duran. Zepeda, I'm telling you, like Zepeda has skills, but
He got better.
Zepeda, but he always had those skills, Drew. And fair, I've been, the dude, his hooks is tight. That's why they're hard to counter because they're very
long.
short
I
and
never
thick.
saw him hit that counter before. I'll stand on that, bro.
No.
That
Did he
counter
get
hit
better?
was
No,
the
wait.
same.
Did he get better? Yes, but a lot of what you saw yesterday is a lot of what he does. It ain't that, the performance yesterday ain't that fucking different from the Tevin Farmer fights. Like, it ain't that different from the Cabrera fight. Like, yeah, once he get going, he's fucking going, bro. He's a really good.
What's really
I
sets
rate
him
him.
apart is
I
like you
rate him a
mentioned
B
was
plus. I'm rating him
Yeah,
a B
that's
plus pressure
it's like
fight.
what
it's like
really
real
sets him
talk. Once he
apart
starts
and what really
fucking, he
pushes
just
him
gets
forward.
going.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
just gets going, bro. He
Yeah.
puts that cock ring on. You can't stop him, bro.
It's the 1,200 milligrams of caffeine.
Bro, I'm saying he don't drink coffee. He put that shit in the IV, stick it up his ass. That
Yeah.
dude is a maniac.
Fucking bitch.
So
No, but
what is what's it called?
it's
Did
what
you
you
watch
mentioned
Superman yet?
before. Like that's the Peter's
Yo,
like biggest
I already
weapon.
told you, Drew. If a motherfucker want me to see that shit, that's
No, I
150
meant Spider-Man.
cash.
Sorry, Spider-Man.
No, I ain't see Spider-Man yet. I ain't see it yet. Maybe this week, but I ain't see it yet. So don't fuck it up for me, bro. Please don't fuck it up for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna see that shit this week too.
Back to the Javante Davis question. Look, the reason I asked that is because Javante is a bigger puncher than Lamont Roach. Can we agree on that? Or
Yeah.
no?
Sure.
No, really, Ray. If
No,
you don't
yeah.
believe it, just say
I'll
it.
agree
No,
with it,
no,
but it's like
absolutely.
I don't
But
think
even
his
Lamont
power.
Yo,
Like
real talk. You gotta stop talking over the dude, bro. I can't hear neither of you.
I don't think he's a weaker puncher, but I just don't think he's like as strong of a puncher as people make him out to be.
Okay, but he hits harder than Lamont.
Yes.
So, because he hits harder than Lamont, do you think he can knock out William?
Like
Did he knock out Lamont?
now? No.
No, not now
Straight
because
up,
he ain't
no.
fought in damn near 2 years. So no, not now.
I mean, he
but
couldn't even
no,
knock
even then,
out
unless
Lamont.
I don't think the answer is no. If you go look
Okay,
at the
but
guys he
real
stopped
talk.
at 35,
Real
none of them
talk.
been
In
that good.
fairness, William didn't knock out Lamont, so we can't. I mean, like we can't.
No,
act
but
like
I'm
he
saying,
didn't
but
knock-
think about this. Even the amount of pressure that fucking Lamont was able to apply made him kneel before us in front of God and everybody, bro. So Zepeda, like, nah, bro. Javante is a bitch. He's not gonna fucking be able to get through that and be able to have the poise of an elite fighter and actually overcome that. He's gonna fucking bitch up.
You agree
The
with that,
grease is
Ray?
going to get in his eyes.
Yeah, I agreed with it like a couple of seconds ago when you weren't here, bro. I said, "Yo, he's a bitch. Keep going. I don't even have to say anything else."
The shit is that look. I look at it as a different fight because Lamont excels in the quiet moments. If you stand in front of Javante throwing a whole heap of punches, there is a chance he's going to take a half step back and get in with a big one. There is a chance. Like, I'll give him that much. That look, it is a different fight, though. It is. It's a different fight with Javante than it is with Lamont. I had no confidence that Lamont could do anything with William, but I got to say that look, yeah, Javante can hit a little bit. Stylistically, that's the kind of style that he does well against. To the point Real Talk made, which is true, he's a quitter, and he's been a quitter for a long time. People just finding that out now that he's fighting some Spanish dude in the amateurs, and I remember he turned all the way around on him.
You remember what he said after the Eastside Cruz fight, right?
Yeah, he ain't never doing that again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And Eastside Cruz is a lesser fucking pressure fighter, bro. And he ain't been testing himself. He ain't been fighting in the trenches. He been fighting easy gimme fights ever since, bro.
Lamont Roach, Andy Cruz.
Oh, I got Roach all day.
Ray. See, you just
I'm
don't
gonna
like
take Andy.
Lamont.
I'm gonna take. Nah, I'm gonna
That's,
take
I
Andy.
knew
Bro.
you was
He's
gonna
off
say
the
that
lawn.
shit.
It's off the lawn. It's 2 boxers. It's off the. He's not even
My
big.
God, Andy
Bro,
has 6
Andy,
fights,
Andy
bro.
ass, bro.
Yo, and
Andy,
Lamont's like I know people are gonna say because Raymond Murataya beat him, but I'm like, yo, Raymond Murataya is a pretty big fucking dude.
Man, Raymond Murataya is a fucking Mexican Richardson Hitchens, bro.
nah, he could fight. He was doing
That's
He
his.
that's
fucking I
crazy.
mean boring.
Nah,
Like he's not. There's no
nah, he
sizzle
just
there.
he don't knock motherfuckers out is the thing. He just because
Not
he don't
anymore
knock.
anyway.
Yeah, not anymore because he been at that way too long. What you
He
think
put me to
about him
sleep
going to?
yesterday.
What you think about him going to 140, Ray?
I would like. It's a good idea. I don't think I like it for the idea of going for a Shakur fight. Personally, I think that's kind of bad.
Yeah, that's not a
I'd
good
rather
idea.
him just go fight. Someone said Dalton Smith. That sounds really fun.
Who wins that
Or
fight?
Gary.
Who wins that
Against
fight?
Dalton, I'd pick Murataya. Against Gary, it's a bit tricky, bit more tricky. I would have to see if your power comes up there.
Nah, I'm taking Gary in that one.
Hell yeah.
I'm leaning towards Gary, but Gary all right. I like Gary because he's a pressure guy. Everybody knows I like pressure guys. But I'm gonna say that Gary is not as good with William with his pressure. He's better than Isak with his pressure, but not as good as William with his pressure.
Gary
kinda
Smothers
simple.
a little too.
He's kind of
Yeah.
simple. He's kind of simple. He's kind of messy with his pressure.
Gary
I
gonna
don't
get
know if-
special courts for
With
that
his
fight.
pressure, he's simple, but I think if I were to like, he's got a little like what's it called? He could fight in a different way. I guess I would say like he can like at least change what he's doing a little bit. Like that's why I saw against Hirioka.
I love the boxing gods, Jules.
Oh, okay, wait a minute. So Raymond loses to Shakur, beats Dalton,
Probably.
loses to Gary.
Yeah.
Also, probably. These aren't like easy fights to call.
I don't see him becoming a champion at 40. Bro.
Oh shit.
I don't know. Damn.
I don't
didn't
see it.
that.
Bro. I don't see it.
I
Bro.
didn't say that at all.
Oh shit.
You don't think he could beat Delgado?
Delgado is ass, bro.
Maybe.
But you know that but that Russian might beat Delgado. You know that, right?
I don't rate
You
Arthur Brillas.
that dude
too
hit.
much. I've
Yo,
seen him
listen, I'm
before.
not telling you
I
to
watched
rate him.
him
I'm
Eye of
just
the Tiger
telling you,
fights.
Delgado. It's not about Artur being this and that. It's about Lindolfo ain't shit, bro. The only
Yeah,
one
but
who
like-
think Lindolfo could fight is Polo.
Lindolfo, bro.
But Lindolfo, like
Fucking Polo.
he pulls out them robberies all the time. Like I have no good reason to believe that's not gonna happen again.
You know what? You're right, because it is Mexico versus the world, right? It ain't Russia versus the world.
Mhm.
Like he pulls
Mexico
them shits
versus
out.
the
Matt, I saw that fight he had against the guy that Subro Matias beat up. I forgot his name. Like it's like Golas Valenzuela or something, bro. I was watching. I'm like, this dude's beating the brakes off of him, bro. Like there's no way he gets the decision. There's no fucking shot, and he just dropped him on his ass. There's no
Yeah, I
fucking
seen
way
that.
that he wins this shit. And
I seen
then
that.
I saw that shit get right. I was like, all right, bro. He's not losing a fight ever. If this is what I'm seeing, bro.
That was in Mexico, though, bro. That fight you talking about. So I mean, it's like you
Yeah.
kind of expect the robbery.
They were both Mexican.
Yeah, but he was the house fighter.
Yo, he was
Lindolfo.
less Mexican than him, to be
Lindolfo,
honest. Yo, he trained in Cuba. Fuck out
Is
of
that
here.
a shotgun in the corner behind you?
Not a fucking shotgun, bro. What the
It
fuck
looked
is
like it.
not a fucking shot? That's a sword, bro. This is my sparring
Lindolfo,
sword.
bro.
It's Lindolfo, bro. Come on, Lindolfo. But
You making the coffee and shit.
I mean, like Shakur Stevenson, like I don't even want him to get a fight. Do you know how boring him and Raymond would be?
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
I mean, then
That
people say
nigga
they
you
like,
ain't gonna
they
get
like
that fight.
Andy versus Raymond. Like some people like
Bro,
that.
cause who the fuck get excited to see Shakur? Like, bro, you know what he gonna do? He gonna
Fucking Mama Skull.
nah, and then you got Dan Canobio. He keep talking about the Shakur Haney fight. Like, bro, why you acting like that shit is Gaddy and Ward, bro? Motherfuckers is gonna die watching that shit.
He want that cookout invitation.
If motherfuckers got high blood sugar, don't watch that fight, bro. You gonna go into a diabetic
Whoa.
coma watching that fight, bro. Nothing gonna
Boy, you want to
happen.
come over play 2K?
Someone on Instagram reminded us that just a couple months ago, guess who Oscar was trying to sell to Turkey? Like he's next, he's next.
17-year-old got knocked the fuck
Yes,
out yesterday.
they posted
Wait,
the
who?
pictures. He had him with
You ain't see
Turkey,
that
and
prospect
Oh,
that
the kid
Oscar
that
got?
with the 2-0.
17, bro. He's 17
Damn.
years old.
he was already parading around with those WBC belts, Cartier glasses. He was acting like he made it already.
I'm saying because Oscar probably gave him the speech before he put the cock ring on. When he put a cock ring on that,
He got knocked smooth out too.
that's mandatory at Golden Boy. You got to wear a
Yeah.
cock ring when you fight, bro.
Now they're gonna match him like Virgil Ortiz now for another 5 years.
If they decide to keep him, that he
I
had
mean,
prelim.
you say
He
that.
gonna be in prelim city right now, bro. Prelim city, bro. He gonna start off the prelim card at 5.
Yo, hold on. Yo, you saying match him like Virgil Ortiz, bro? What type of caliber of guy do you exactly think Virgil Ortiz is fighting to be?
That's what I
This
mean.
guy can handle them, bro.
Listen, bro. That dude is gonna be fighting. That dude is gonna be fighting at 2 in the afternoon, bro. At the punch bowl. Like, yeah, we ain't gonna see you for a while, so you better do good because we ain't gonna see you for a while. You know what I mean? 17 years old. He another Gabe Flores, bro. It's the same experiment going wrong. Y'all get some young motherfucker thinking, all right, we gonna get him while he's young, build him up. Nah, he getting knocked the fuck out. Beat the fuck up and knock the fuck
Dave
out.
Flores took a while before he was getting smoked, though. And at least
Nah,
when he
that
got
did-
smoked
nah,
by
nah,
like
really.
champion.
That really didn't take long, bro. It was like two. They started talking about him like 2 fights. The next thing you know, he's getting the shit beat out of him.
Gabe Flores?
Yeah, the top ranked kid, man. 16 years old, right? With the wispy mustache.
Yeah, that's the
Gabe
dude that
Flores
got
was
served by
out for a
Venado.
while, bro. Yeah, he was in there for a while before he got beat up, bro.
I remember he took 2 ass whoopings, is what I remember. He took 2.
Yeah, it was that one, and then he fought another
Venado.
guy after the Venado loss and got his ass
No,
kicked in.
he fought Cabrera, and I was like, yeah, bro, it's over after that one.
Yo.
I gave him a pass for Venado, but I was like, it's over now.
Luis went to pro box, bro. That dude trying to die.
I mean, who's he fighting? Oh, he's fighting someone good from what I remember, actually.
That's what I said. He tried, like, bro, that dude got a brain bleed from that Leo fight, bro. He got a brain bleed
Hey,
from
man,
that shit.
You got to pay the bills, bro.
Listen, man, you can always work for the cartel. Beat the shit out, motherfuckers. Right? Go work for the cartel. What y'all think about Shushu unifying with Angelo Leo? They saying they trying to do that.
Cool fight. Wonder who's gonna win that at this point. Yeah, he looked kind of shaky.
I mean,
in his last fight.
Shushu gassed the fuck out in his last fight.
Yeah, that sounds like weight problems.
He looked like stir-fried dog shit.
That kale diet not working no more.
Motherfucker eating them fucking tofu. Yo, tough motherfuckers don't eat tofu. I never met a tough motherfucker that eat tofu. Motherfucker over here
Who eats tofu?
Bro.
Carrington,
Fucking
yeah,
Bruce is a vegan, bro.
Full vegan. In a vegan
What's that
program.
unbelievable? What's it called? Unbelievable burger?
Unbelievable burger or something?
Yo,
The
that's
Impossible
unbelievably
Whopper.
the impossibly fucking gay ham. Like, just eat a fucking hamburger, bro. Why you gotta try to be different? Just eat a
That
fucking
shit be weird
hamburger.
to me, bro. Like,
Hey, Jules, I'm
you
pretty
guys
sure
don't want
in-
to eat meat, but you want to simulate it though.
I'm pretty sure Inoue eats fucking miso soup. That shit has tofu in it.
Dude, listen, I'm never
Japanese, though.
gonna forget Eno was sitting on the floor like a fucking toddler eating these little ass cakes right before the Cardenius fight. These little ass cakes. He
Dropped
look like
on his
little,
ass immediately. That was earning, bro.
them little ass cakes and you couldn't have seen a more innocuous motherfucker that night. You never would have thought, yo, this motherfucker's a murderer. This motherfucker's a killer. But
Well,
tough motherfuckers
Eating
don't.
little rice cakes.
He's eating some
Every time
little
I see
shit.
somebody eating something like that before a fight, something bad happens, bro. He's
Yo,
doing that.
and it had you remember it had a little bag, Ray? He took it out a little bag, like one of them little tote bags, like when you go to like a fancy pastry
Bro,
restaurant.
he
Like,
really
little-
thought he was gonna have a nice day, bro.
I'm
He's
saying
I'm
like
gonna walk in, I'm gonna knock him out, I'm gonna walk out with my check.
I'm saying nobody really thought Cardenas was gonna bring it like that. Nobody thought that shit. Nobody said that shit. The bookies had him as a super duper underdog.
Yeah.
So you
Legit.
can't
Only
get
thing I said about it, I was like, what's it called? Only thing Cardenas has is that left hook. Anyways, probably just not gonna get hit with it. Round happens, gets caught with the left hook. I was like, ooh. Well,
they saying he gonna take the rest of the year off, is what they saying. Somebody told me that earlier. He
Inoue?
gonna take that's what they saying.
yeah, I would too. That
I mean,
Well, I mean, what else is there for him to do at 22? Dude?
Casemiro, he got that typewriter jaw.
Man,
Get Casemiro.
ain't nobody believing that fat Filipino is actually gonna make weight.
Nah, man, get that motherfucker in the ring, knock that motherfucker. I think he should retire. Personally, like I don't see what else there is for you to do except lose.
Bane.
That must be what you're trying to do. You know, there's nothing left to do.
Yeah,
Anybody he had backstory with besides Casemiro? Anybody? Yeah, he fought them already. He fought them all.
No way, duck and bam, bro.
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Junto need to fight though. Junto need to come back. Like, you know what? You did it all. Junto, you could fight MJ. You could fight Neri. You
Isn't
could
his
fight
orbital
Casemiro. You could fight mad motherfuckers.
Junto's busy enjoying his honeymoon right now, Jules.
Oh, he fucking right now. Yeah, I forgot. He got
Yeah.
married. I forgot about that
No,
shit.
but
He got,
didn't he like have an orbital injury though? Like from that fight?
yeah, but when was the fight? Was that May?
Yep.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably alright by now. Like he could be out.
I don't know.
Like
It's kind of crazy, bro.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying he should fight now. I'm saying like he'd be alright in December, right? Be alright.
Yeah, he'd be good by December. Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah,
about that, bro. That's a pretty strong injury, bro. Like that's not like
What'd he do?
walk
What, he
that
tore his
off,
ass
bro.
or something?
All right, so go look at Inoue Donaire 1 and tell me when Inoue had the next fight that he had. Because he had an orbital. That motherfucker looked surprised every day after that. He got one eye that stays surprised. Him and Margarito.
Looking motherfucker.
Right?
He looks skeptical about everything.
but Margarito, yeah, he rushed right back in, and that motherfucker's career ended real fucking fast.
Okay, but Inoue, he got the eye busted in the Donaire fight, the first one. When did he fight after that? How long did it take him to come back?
Then he
I
fight
know.
Jason Maloney.
Yeah, well, yeah, it is. Jason
No, I think
I'm
Inoue.
positive that's who he
If I'm not mistaken, Jules, I could have sworn Inoue took like 8 or 9 months off before he fought after the first.
Was
Donaire
that because
fight.
he had to, or was that because of the pandemic?
I think it was because he had to, because I think he had to heal from the fucking injury.
Oh yeah, and then it was a Casemiro
Nah,
fight
he
he
ain't fight.
scheduled, and that
He
didn't
fought
go through.
Nonito in November, and he didn't fight again until October of the next year.
See, almost a
Oh,
whole year.
and wait, real talk. What was the next year?
2020. Yeah, that was
Motherfucker,
Maloney.
I'm trying to tell you, it was the pandemic.
That was Maloney baloney, bro. Come on now.
No, because it only ended up being phony baloney Maloney because the Casemiro fight fell through. That's what they was planning.
Right.
He's supposed to,
Yeah,
so he's
I'm
gonna
not
get
gonna
right
lie.
back in there.
That sounds like a
Nah,
good
let him
call.
do it
That's all
rest,
I'm
bro.
hearing right now. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
That nigga's had like what 6 fights in the last 2 years, right? Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That motherfucker fight
rest
too
up.
much, bro.
Yeah,
That
rest up.
motherfucker fight a lot. Yeah, you
I
might
think he's
as
just
well, bro.
slowing down at this point. It might be that, to be honest. So he's been
I
at this
mean,
for a while.
He
Fight
whooped
of
a
the
lot of
year
ass,
candidate,
bro.
fight
Like
of the year
he whooped
candidate.
a lot. The shit is
Yeah.
that it can't get bigger. The thing for him, which is why I don't think he should fight. It can't get bigger than what you did. You got revenge on Neri, right? You shut the Americans up, at least for that. The rest of that year, motherfuckers didn't want to talk about Inoue no more. All them motherfuckers.
Bro, he kicked a lot of names, bro. He kicked a lot of names. He took a lot of ass.
Took a lot of ass. Yo, motherfuckers didn't want to talk about him for the rest of 2020. Like, yeah, we ain't talking about him no more.
Nah, only a certain faction didn't want to talk about
No,
him.
they picked it up the next year. But I'm saying for the rest of that year, a lot of motherfuckers like, yeah, I don't want to talk about that shit.
It quieted for
just like the
it quieted
Spence
for
fans.
Fulton. But like,
Pretty
yo,
much.
I remember because Neri was coming in. There were some Mexicans that were like, and you was never really fought a real Mexican before. I was like, all right, there's no fucking way.
Okay.
Yo,
Clay Haskins.
but you could see why motherfuckers really don't like him. No narrative formed against me shall prosper. Like, yeah, no narrative. Like, nah, y'all, because I ain't fight this and I ain't do that. Fuck y'all. Fuck you. I'm gonna beat everybody ass. MJ, I ducked you. I ducked you, motherfucker. That motherfucker ain't went around in that fight.
The 115 narrative is still kind of there, though. There's that.
Yeah, but that narrative is bullshit because it's Choco the one that turned that. No matter what periodical you go back and look at, it says it in plain English. Choco the one that didn't want to fight. Choco wanted to go fight Quadras.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even call that I'm not gonna, because Quadros was a more established name in the division at the time. HBO was the ones paying for that fight. So can I call that a duck? I don't really look at it as a duck. That was just a money move. Like, you know what? They don't know you in America. They know him. HBO paying me to fight him. But it's in the same foot, you can't get mad at it. You know what? If Choco don't want to fight, he tried. He tried to get him. He couldn't get him. Fuck he supposed to do it? David Benavidez?
And
He
then it's
gonna
like,
go.
well, are we saying those guys were gonna beat him because anyways over here knocking shit out at a higher weight?
That's
Like,
the other shit. Remember that the Quadras fight that he had was like what 1-2 fights before Saw parked his ass.
Also, yeah, like, well, how good was Chocolatito at like 115 in general?
That's when he started looking human. If you being real, that's when he started like looking like yo.
Well, yeah, he was fighting the guys who were bigger than him at that point. Like
I was
you
gonna
could
say,
see
like, what was
the
that? What
size
division
difference
is that?
was.
Fourth, fifth?
That was
Yeah,
his
but
fourth.
like,
That was his fourth.
Yeah, it's four. They're gonna start looking human.
Yeah. I don't think Choco was scared. I think it was a money move. But categorically, you can't get mad at Inoue if the motherfucker said no. The fuck he supposed to do? Well, I'm just gonna wait here. I'm gonna go on all the podcasts and I'm gonna fucking complain about this. I told Choco, I don't know you want to fight me. Chocolatito.
Because I'm a Tokyo Japan fighter.
I don't want to fight me. I don't understand.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. He did the real shit. Like, I fuck you, Choco. I'm leaving. I'm gonna get money. And look, he ended up getting way more money than Choco. So it's like, yeah, it worked out. The shit worked out. Fucking Choco, man. I like Choco, man. But did he ever unify Choco?
I feel like he did once, but not at 15.
No, it wasn't at 15. I know that. It definitely
No,
wasn't
he
at
unified
15.
at 12.
Yeah, was it Valoria?
He got all the belts at 12.
He did not get
Not
all the
all
belts
the
at
belts,
12,
not all
bro.
the
He
belts.
was
That
never
cannot happen.
undisputed, bro. Choco
I
was
don't think
never
there's
undisputed.
ever been an undisputed
Wait,
champion
then
at those
did he
weight
have
classes.
3 of the 4?
He didn't have 3
Maybe.
neither. At the most, it was 2. He never had 3. No, he never had 3. No, sir. I'm trying to remember, did he ever unify? And I think he unified 2 belts, but it didn't last long. I think
Yeah,
he
like,
unified.
Well, at 15, he did win the 2 belts from fucking what's his name, from Gallo when he fought him, because Gallo had the BC
no,
and
he
the
never
BA.
beat Gallo. He never beat Gallo.
No, he didn't. He never held 2 belts at once at 15. No. The only belt he ever held at 15, he held the BC, got knocked out, beat Galal Yafai, won the WBA.
Yeah, and the
Yeah,
times
and
he
then
beat Gallo, Gallo was a challenger. That one time he beat him, might I add.
Yeah.
but I could have sworn in the 3rd fight, Gallo already had a belt and they fought, and Choco had a belt too.
No,
I could have
Choco.
sworn in the 3rd
because
fight they.
Choco got jerked in the second fight, remember?
Yeah.
Choco got jerked in the second fight. He should have won. Gallo did win the 3rd fight. Like, yeah, Gallo won that. Like, he won that, like, fair and square, but it's just that they fucked Choco in the second shit.
And Gallo was still undefeated in the rematches. What a great stat.
Yeah, and then Bam knocked his ass out.
It was no rematch though. First fight.
Knocked his ass out.
Well,
like,
all
get the
them
fuck
dudes
outta
are
here.
fucking now. Yeah, they're all pretty much over the hill at this point.
Them dudes. That's the only dude he didn't fight was Choco. That's the only one of the 4 kings he ain't fight. Choco.
That's
I'm
like
glad.
what a run. Like, what's it called? Just like sending them off to the retirement home. That's like literally what.
That's what
most of your
Tim
career
Zoo
is
trying to
going
do
for.
now. That's what Tim Zoo trying to do. He trying to fight Jamel.
That shit's hilarious. That fucking relay you did with fucking Lara and Charlo looking like they're 75 years old.
Yo, that's what he doing, bro. He giving them guys they pension checks, bro.
I respect going after Lara just so like, yo, get him off that belt. But I don't really see the point of going after Jamel.
Ray, do you trust Tim to beat Lara today? Do you trust him?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Jules.
I don't
The only
trust
thing,
Lara to drive a car properly, to be honest.
the only thing I would say, the only reason I would say you have to favor Tim is because he's been active. Fucking Laura hasn't fought in almost a year now.
The last time Lara fought, he beat up a
Yeah.
male stripper, bro.
So you trust him to beat Jermel?
Yeah,
Yes,
because what the
100%.
fuck has Jermel been doing?
110%.
Nothing.
Getting arrested.
Saying
These are
it's
not
not
these
like
are not peak
Tim.
individuals right now we're talking about.
Yo, listen, the shit is that Tim didn't look great with Errol, bro. He
No,
just
I
won.
agree. I agree. I agree.
He
So some
won,
people
but
would say otherwise, but
Yeah, I just like I told you before, Jules. I just think it was a big fucking mistake. Him going to Fennec. He should have just stayed with Pedro Diaz. I think that
yeah,
shit would have worked out a lot better.
he just looked like bro. It ain't even that you look good. It's that Errol looked like dog shit. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? So hey, you do what you need to do, motherfucking Tim. Charles Conwell is back, y'all. I like that kid. They need to
Charles
get him
Conwell
on
does
He looked
not
pretty
fucking.
have a
good.
future.
He looked,
The only
Keep
thing
it
with
pushing.
Conwell, though,
Why are you so negative, bro? He don't have
I
a
was positive
future,
on Tim. I was positive on Tim. Yo, shit, Tim has one
bro.
at
That's
60.
fucking wild that you gonna say Tim got a future, but Charles don't.
You don't, bro. You don't, bro.
Yo, that's crazy.
Dang,
I
is that
looked.
I was
Charles
I
is a
saw.
positive on
I watched
Tim?
the
Come
fight.
on, bro.
I watched the fight. I was watching him fight Paul Crow. To be frank, I was already not feeling too great about it. I put Charles Conwell win by split decision, and I'm not gonna hold you. I was watching the fight. I was like, he's gonna win this unanimously, but I don't feel bad for saying it was a split decision. This dude gets hit a fuck ton, and he doesn't really have a lot of layers
hadn't.
there.
Wait. But he had not fought in 13 months, bro. He came back
Cool.
against an unbeaten. He came back against an unbeaten guy. Like that Paul Crawl guy was unbeaten. They was on the same amateur team. It's not like he fought a bum. I like
Right.
Charles. I'm going back Charles Conwell. I'm going back Charles Conwell. Fuck you, Ray.
To do what?
I
To do what?
Going
What
back.
are you backing him to do?
Yo, he could beat
beat up.
Yeah, that's what I fucking
Josh
thought.
Kelly.
No, the fuck he
That's
cannot.
what, yo.
No, the fuck he cannot. You lying,
He cannot.
bro.
Yo, did you just
You
see?
lying, bro.
Yo, did you just see Josh Kelly with
I
Aguiarco?
watched a
He look
guy
like shit.
headbutt him in his fucking nose and break that shit open.
Yo, stop, bro. I would pick Charles Conwell to beat Josh Kelly 7 days out of 7, bro. Fuck out of here.
All right. But now if you picking him,
Charles-
that's a bit too confident.
Okay. Yo. 100% Charles Conwell win that fight. Here's one. Charles Conwell, Brandon Adams.
Oh, you gonna really hate me for this one,
I'd have to pick Brandon, Jules, just because he's
Same.
fought the tougher comp. I think he has more experience and he's more seasoned.
I'll stamp it too. I'll pick Brandon by knockout.
Oh, see, you just saying that to
more
fuck
bad
with
with
me. You don't even mean
I'm
that
not,
shit.
though.
You just saying that to
I
fuck
watched
with me.
him knock the same type of fighter that Charles Conwell is.
You
smooth
watched
out.
him knock out Sergey Bohachuk, bro.
Yes.
Yo. Charles Conwell is Rael Madrimov.
All right, so now I'm gonna actually pick Charles Conwell because that motherfucker has looked garbage since that one Crawford fight, bro.
Okay. Ignacio, you just not gonna say shit? You just not gonna say shit?
No, I mean, there's not much to say. I mean, Madrimov to me is kind of on the downslide at this point. If Conwell didn't beat him, it'd be a fucking upset.
My, who else is at 150? Yo, 154 is really not that deep, bro.
It's not.
It's not. That shit top heavy than a motherfucker. Boots, Fundora, Ortiz. That's the fuck motherfuckers. 168 is a deep motherfucker. Like that's a deep motherfucker. It's a lot. It's too many motherfuckers at 168. You better look out because Berlanga there. Better look out.
Right.
Better watch the
Yeah,
fuck.
right.
Better
Bro,
watch
that's
the
going
what I
life
think too,
and
yo.
going
If
life
we
and
looking
death
at it-
against fucking Bang Bang Butler. Fuck out of here.
Charles
Look at that.
Conwell, like he really hasn't done anything. Like he has not beaten a soul, bro. Like not a
He
single
beat
person.
Nathaniel Gilmore.
All right, so back to what I was saying. He hasn't beaten a soul, bro. He ain't beaten a single person, bro. Like he ain't done shit.
No, he had no. To be real with you, he hasn't, and he needs to start fighting those kinds of people. But also, I don't think Golden Boy put a lot of money on his books. Any news you hear about
Shut-
Golden Boy is either about Ryan or Virgil. Anything other than that, they don't really give a shit.
Yeah,
Yo,
they're
he
not.
just lost to some random Mexican. I wouldn't do that either.
Yo, listen, bro. Listen, you talking about Jorge? That's who you talking about, the tall
Yes.
motherfucker. That's fair. I mean, yeah, that's fair. You know, you supposed to win that one. Like it's a random Mexican dude, bro. Like but the dude could fight though. He gave Xander some problems.
Yeah, but like I wasn't even thinking about the decision after that shit got read. Like I knew the second that shit got read, he was winning.
Ah, shit. Well, let me
Like that
think.
was a
Let me think.
classic Devin Haney win right there. Like I wasn't even thinking
Yo,
about the decision. I was like, all right, let's ring the bell.
what happened to Beck the Bully? Is he even still with Golden Boy?
Yeah,
I
he is,
assume so.
Jules. But the thing
Yeah.
is, remember, they've been putting him on fucking like deep on their fucking undercards. Like a lot of his fights haven't even been like on the televised portion.
Wasn't the
Wait, so
Fulgrim
he
fight main event?
wow. Yeah, the
Which
Fulgrim.
one?
I seen that fight, the Fulgrim fight. The Fulgrim fight.
Oh yeah, okay. That was probably the first one in a while that they put him on. Because before that, they would only show highlights of his fights.
Yo, that motherfucker look like a pig, bro. When I see that motherfucker, he don't look like a pig. That motherfucker look like a pig. They need to put him in some shit. Like they need to do something with that dude. Like you just been fighting to be fighting for like 4 years, bro.
I know, like I don't understand why his management doesn't say like we either got to shit or get off the pot. Like
Yeah.
beating up on tomato cans don't make no sense.
At this point, you better off going to Zuffa. Like Golden Boy don't got you doing nothing, bro. They don't got you doing shit.
He
How
was
the
like the
fuck?
most perfect Zuffa pro box fighter I've seen in a while.
He should go to pro. That's another place. He should go to pro box. Like somebody over there, go over there. Somebody beat your ass. Somebody fuck you up over there, bro. Pro box, they don't play around with the matchmaking on pro box. Like, yeah,
I
somebody
feel
gonna
like you
fuck
know
you
what
up.
too. I feel like that makes pro box more unattractive because it's like, yo, you're not getting paid as much as Zuffa, but it might be a bit more of the danger.
I mean, yeah, but you know, pro box is a good middle of the road spot. Like, they're both middle of the good middle of the road. You know, they attract middle of the road fighters, but it's just that Zuffa ain't gonna get everybody. You know what I mean? Like, look, you can try Zuffa first. If Zuffa don't fuck with you, you got the pro that box.
Yeah,
That box.
Zufa. I guarantee Zufa ain't gonna sign more than about 60 to 80 guys max. I
Yeah,
don't think
because
they're
Right.
gonna sign
remember they
anything
don't
more than that.
exactly like remember they don't do none of the junior, even though they got a couple of outliers like Shakur and Edgar. Generally speaking, they don't do juniors and supers. They don't have a super middleweight division.
They need to change that policy.
I mean, shit, it's saving them a lot of fucking headaches, bro. Like, look, motherfucker, you either a middleweight or you a middleweight. So what the fuck are you? You know what I'm saying?
A light heavyweight.
Right? You see what happened to Sergey ass? Like, I'm middleweight now. I go fight middleweight. And Shane Mosley Jr. beat your ass. I didn't even know Shane could fight like that. Shane looked like shit. Most fights I seen him in, except that Boachuk fight.
Yeah, I mean, didn't he lose that interim title fight, Shane?
Yeah, like I
Yeah,
think
he lost to Ramos.
Shane came down. Correct me if I'm wrong, Ignacio. Didn't he used to fight at super middle, Shane?
No, Jules. I could have
Maybe.
sworn he started out his career at welter when he started out, and then he's
Didn't he
gradually.
fight Gabe? Didn't he
He
fight
did
Gabe
fight Gabe.
at
Yeah, but
super
I think
middle?
Gabe. No, I don't think it was a super
Gabe went
middle. I
down.
think it was a middleweight. I think it was a middleweight fight when he fought Gabe.
Gabe need to
Hmm.
go to Zuffa. I don't know what the fuck he playing like Gabe. You know you
He need
Man,
to
weak.
Gabe needs
retire.
to quit bullshitting.
Did he retire?
He's a good podcaster and an announcer. He don't need to be getting hit in the head anymore.
Bro, Zuffa giving out money, bro. That's all I'm talking about, bro. They
Yo,
paying
asked to be a
motherfuckers.
commentator, replace bum ass Andre Ward. No offense.
Not
I
for
just kind of get tired of hearing them.
Nah, I'm gonna say that you don't need both Joe Tessitore and Mark. You know what? You suggest I would rather listen to Gabe compared to Andre. I actually would. Like,
Yeah.
that's fair. That's fair. I
Andre
would.
fucking sucks. He's like listening to paint dry.
Yo, for real. That
Yo,
motherfucker.
Gabe,
If get her.
Gabe will bleed all over Zuffa's camphor. They get tired of him. He bleeding on that camphor too much.
Some real shit, yo. But Gabe do his thing, but I'll say like, yeah, like Ward, he don't add nothing to the commentary. Like Tim adds something to it. Sean adds something to it. As far as the commentary from a fighter was, I don't even remember shit Ward said. I don't know what the fuck he be talking like. He may as well be speaking Hebrew during the fucking fight. I don't know what the fuck he talking about, bro. Shit.
He said
He might as well speak Hebrew during that. Hello. I don't know what the fuck this guy talking about, bro. On that motherfucking note, I'm about to smoke this bogey.
Country, are you in here?
He is indeed not in here.
I guess not.
Probably not. He probably is, but he doing something.
Sleep.
Shit. So who's fighting next week?
Nobody
I'm
except
so
for the
tapped out.
McKenna fight,
Oh,
Somebody.
fucking-
the Zuffa card in Ireland.
Yeah. Oh,
That's the
yeah.
only guy fight going on.
Oh, he got
Damn.
Aaron McKenna. Is that who it is?
Yeah, they signed him.
Not actually, no. I can't even lie. I have no idea. I'm not so sure if I've seen Aaron McKenna fight in my life.
I seen him fight when he was on. I seen him when he was on Golden Boy when they first signed him. The kid, I still think the kid needs work, but the thing is, Zuffa got him a title fight because they're fighting for the vacant IBF title this Saturday.
I was gonna tell you,
At
bro. I seen
middleweight?
they said something
Yeah.
about a title fight, but they don't have no fight. It's for the IBF.
Yep,
Oh,
They better
shit.
give John
Who's he
belt back.
fighting?
he's
Is it like some
fighting.
random in the ranking?
He's fighting a Cameroonian Italian who's
Oh,
undefeated.
the one that Yanni bet got. Oh no, never mind.
No,
Different
not that
different
guy. It's a different
I know
dude.
who it is. I know who it is. I've seen him in the rankings. I just never watched a single fight from him.
Yeah. They're the two
Nondescript
highest guys.
IBF guy.
They're the two highest guys ranked, so they're fighting for the vacant belt.
Is the IBF going to step in again, or was that just for Jail Pasaya?
I would have to think.
That's so fucked up, bro.
I'd have to think that Dana probably paid them to let them have that fight.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say it's fucked up because I want it to be right. So I'm gonna leave that shit right there, bro. I'm not gonna lie. For the one time that I was like, Jai was like, yeah, I'm here to make the big fights. I was like, yeah, nigga, you about to get stripped. And that's what happened like a week later. I was like, I'm glad I was right about that one.
Yeah, but that's trash though, because honestly, everybody knows that he's the best fighter in the division. All these other motherfuckers are
he still got the
behind him.
lineal title. So hey, bro, that still shows that you're the best fighter in the division. But
it's like these dudes are blatant. These dudes are blatantly ducking him.
You haven't. Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest. There's only so many like, oh, they not fighting you that I could really give a fuck about. At a certain point, either leave the weight class. Like shit, we just said it anyway. Anyway, then sit around and was like, man, yo, these motherfuckers at 115 not fighting me. Let me stay at 115 some longer. Like, all right, the guys at cruiserweight not fighting me, we even go to heavyweight.
But the only thing I would say, and I'm not saying that I think this is like a defense for Jai, but all I would say is, okay, let's say he does do that and say, fuck it, I'm going to heavyweight. Bro, he's not going to get anybody lined up right away at heavyweight that's going to get him money. He's going to have to fight a bunch of like tune-ups and tomato cans just to kind of get used to being a heavyweight.
Okay, hold on. So what? So is that better than okay, you fighting tune-ups and cans at heavyweight. Fuck you doing at cruiserweight. You doing the same thing.
You talking about Opataya?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, he about to fight that Polish dude, right?
Who?
CS Slack. That's who they trying to get him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I seen it today. They're trying to get him back. He's fighting Similac for the interim. Because if he fights Similac, it's for the interim. Similac got the interim. He knocked out Jean Pascal last year for the interim.
That's a big deal, bro.
Well, we were arguing
Jean
because
Pascal in like what 2025 at cruiser.
Yeah,
that's certainly his
in 3 rounds.
That's his peak, bro.
Yo, listen.
We were just arguing like.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna say because Ray was like, "Well, what the fuck's Jai doing sitting at cruiserweight if none of these dudes want to fight him?" And then I said, "Well, if he goes to heavyweight, all he's gonna be doing is fighting tune-ups and tomato cans. It's not like he's gonna get a big name right away at heavyweight.
Yeah, I mean, like the other thing is, remember he has Zuffa, so he fighting. I mean, like they could try to get him other guys, but Frank ain't gonna send Moses over there, you know. And the
Of
other
course
shit
not.
is, yo, the other shit is like, look, I like Jai at cruiserweight. I don't know about heavy. I don't know about that shit. I don't know about that shit. Like,
Wait, hold on. You could fight bums at cruiserweight or bums in kind of the mid at cruiserweight for the rest of your career, because David ain't gonna fuck with you most likely. Or you can move it to heavyweight, go fight bums in the mid time, and you probably will get some big fight and a chance at a title.
check it out, cause yeah, David don't want that fight. That's established. But I feel like David, sooner or later, he gonna have to fuck with him. Sooner or later. Because there's no money for you, David, is the other thing. You go get another belt. Who fucking cares? You bought to fight a random Armenian doorman, bro. That nobody know that guy. He got a belt. So what? Nobody knows that dude. Nobody is buying your fights. If they didn't buy Zerto, they not gonna buy this shit. So it's like I feel like, yo, at some point, David, you're gonna have to bite the bullet and fight this dude because you haven't made real money yet. Not really, like you
And
know
I'm
what I
gonna
mean? He
tell you
making
this,
something, but he ain't making like money. Like, no, he ain't really making money, bro. He might have to
even though
fight
I
him.
don't have the answer, I know for a fact that a PBC fighter will find the most creative ways to not have a fight that you've ever seen. So I can guarantee you that shit's not
Yo,
going to happen.
just check it out. Eventually, Spence fought Crawford. Eventually, fought and fought Inoue. Eventually, Wilder fought Fury.
All right,
You
let's try.
see?
I like this game. Eventually, Davis fought.
That's one guy. I know that's the no. I know that's the most. That's the best example of what you're saying. I don't disagree, but that's just one dude. That's one dude. The rest of the time, like, yeah, eventually you're gonna have to bite the bullet or retire. Eventually, ain't no money yet, bro. You at cruiserweight. You can't go
Who's the
back.
eventually for
He
Broner
gonna be
either? Now that
fighting
I'm thinking
bums
about
and
it.
shit.
David should have never left light heavyweight because like you fucked your paper up doing that shit. You don't even realize what you gonna do now. The fuck you gonna do? Turkey would have paid your ass a wad of money to go in there and lose a decision to Bivol if you just stay, just
He
wait it
don't want
out.
to fight those guys.
Loki,
Better be and all that. He don't
pull
want to
up
fight
better
them
beef to
guys.
cruiser.
Better Beef about to get that IBA bag
Oh
for
shit!
Bivol.
Oh,
Better
wait, you
Beef,
said for
yo,
Bevo?
listen. Better Beef said that shit months ago and it's stuck. The IBA is gonna pay him and Bivol more money than Turkey paid them.
But then
That's what
Bevo
he
turned
said.
down the fighter. Is like
Yeah, but
that's something else.
Bevo just did the old switcheroo. He about to drop the WBO and give it to Callum to go fight Artur in the fall.
Mm.
So, and
Hey, Jules,
Artur, get her.
how do you feel about what I said about Concession, however you say his name, Concession?
Contraceptive.
Yeah, him being championship gatekeeper, and which is a good job because it's better pay.
I mean, he Brazilian, so he's kind of born in. Brazilian boxers is like they had a couple of guys that did okay in the amateurs, like Falcao, he did okay. His other brother, he did okay. Beatrice did
Conceição
okay.
did pretty good.
Comprehension did all right, but I mean, like, what can he be, Herb? What else can he be but a gatekeeper?
Yeah,
Yo,
the only guy from Brazil that was ever any good was Freitas, and that was like damn near 30 years ago.
There's
exactly.
another guy, but he's even further along than 30 years ago. Now
But
thinking about
I'm
it,
giving him props, man. He's a championship gatekeeper, and he makes a better paycheck than a typical.
Check it out. You know what time it is, Herb? It's
What?
Zuffa time. It's Zuffa time. Yo, you Top Rank got you another shot, and you lost that one. It's Zuffa time. It's time. It's Zuffa time.
I don't think so. I don't think no. I'm gonna be honest. You can't say that when Top Rank draws this man a title shot. Like, yo, I feel like he's gotten one every 2 years. I bet
So
if I
you,
put
so,
if I
so
look
you
that
saying
up,
they about to send him to 40 to fight?
It would be disgusting. It would be sickening. I don't think so. It would be something like, oh, Mason. What the fuck am I talking about?
Why?
Mason
Why
coming
I
in with
said
Dave.
that? Wait, Herb. Why I said that though? Zuffa has a lightweight division. They have a lightweight division. You could go over there fight Rayo. Maybe you beat him.
No,
Is-
but I don't know.
Nah. Wait. Don't forget PBC top rank matchups. Yeah, at top rank, he's getting his ass kicked. Get him PBC guy.
Yeah,
Watch
because
him
we got
turn into sugar
No, he's a
contraceptive.
billion, bro. Like, he's old as shit. He might be. Is he like 37?
Somebody called him con queso.
Con queso.
Remember, we got a gang. We got a handful of new lightweight champions. 1 foot and one coming in. They're gonna need somebody to test them. So there's no
No, because
conception on that.
what you saying is you think Floyd Schofield gonna fight him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nah,
Exactly.
hell no.
That's exactly what
Hell
I'm
no.
saying.
That
I'm
He
that
thinking
won't.
that shit
motherfucker
too.
don't even want to fight Lucas Body right now. Come on.
Yo.
Either fight he say yes to.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna tell you, Mason. Nobody want Mason to fight Comprehension. That's the
Absolutely
first
not.
thing.
But that's the thing Top Rank puts up, bro.
Yo, I swear to God, if he get a WBO title shot, bro,
I guarantee you, bro. He gonna win 2 fights against some motherfuckers you never heard, and he gonna get that title shot. You'll be like, how the fuck is he here?
I don't know how he got the last one. Like, how the fuck he got an IBF title shot?
You want to keep your young
Well, at this
champion
point,
active.
isn't the WBO the only one he hasn't challenged for yet?
Yo, Herb, check it out. It's Zuffa time, bro. For him,
It's not Super time yet.
it's
not.
yes, it is.
You know
Wanna
what
keep
time
your
it is,
young
bro?
champion active, throw conception at him.
Exactly, bro. It's BO and BA time. That's what it is, bro.
Yo, listen, I think
They-
Conception, you 37. You done been losing
Oh.
title shots. You 37, you done been losing title shots for 6 years. You lost the Valdez, you lost the Shakur, you lost the Forster, you lost yesterday. Yo, it's time to go to Zuffa, bro.
Not
Yeah.
yet. The sun not up. It hasn't.
Nah.
His title shot hopes ain't dead yet. When he gets knocked smooth out, that's when it's over. I'll be honest, but until that
I
day,
can't believe we're literally arguing if a motherfucker is a championship gatekeeper.
No,
What kind of
yo,
shit?
he is, bro.
Yo,
But
you know
he's
what the
like
conversation
a great
is?
industry plant, bro.
Is he a jobber or is he a that's the conversation? Is he a jobber? Is he the Brooklyn Brawler or is he a gatekeeper? That's the conversation. And I'm saying, yo, he's the Brooklyn Brawler, so you might as well go to Zuffa. Like, you're not winning none of these fights, bro. But
He's
at
not,
Zuffa,
but he
you
gonna
might-
get them though.
yo, check it. Zuffa could put him in there with Julian Hammerhands at 135. He could beat that
What,
dude.
to die? No.
No, matter of fact, no, yeah, Julian Hammerhands is at 47. I forgot.
Yeah, they could give
47.
him De Los Santos. Why not make that fight?
Yeah. They give
That would
they give him a do-rag, some wave grease, coupon at
Two washing
Arby's.
machines in the ring. Huh? Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm saying, bro. I think it's Zuffa time. Like, what you need, mate? All right. So you need Mason to beat your ass, and then it's Zuffa
Yes.
time.
No. Then Floyd gonna be like, I could do better than that, nigga. yo, when to go sign with Golden Boy? The Golden Boy contract gonna get
Yo,
signed.
listen, bro.
And
The
then
shit is, the virtue of going to Zuffa is they're gonna pay you more. They are gonna pay you more than these guys, and you might actually win a couple of fights at Zuffa. Look, Radavalle knocked out fucking Vazdik at Zuffa. Otto Valine just got knocked the fuck out at Zuffa.
That's the selling point. You might actually win one.
You might actually win. You stay around here, they don't got nothing but ass whoopings for you around here. But you go over
know
there,
what's crazy? Yo, you know what's crazy? I was like, yo, what champion am I missing? I'm like, there's no fucking way somebody would be disgusting enough to put him in the rankings of the WBC, right?
Who got nah? Nah, they ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna do that.
But if he signed to Golden Boy, though, let's say you get that last fight with Top Rank, right? They complete the trifecta. You get that WBO shot. you die to Mason. Or maybe you don't. Maybe you don't. This most likely happens. They say, all right, bro, we gave you to everybody. We passed you around to the whole crew. It's time for you to go outside to somebody else's dorm.
So you
So
basically saying he gave Rosado. He Brazilian
I
Gabe
feel it's
Rosado.
like, I don't even know if Gabe got that many title shots, to be honest.
Yeah,
No,
Gabe got a few, bro.
See?
He got like 3 or 4 title shots. He fought
Brazil.
Golovkin. He fought fucking Jacobs. He fought
Walker.
fucking. He fought at least 2 other guys that had titles, and I think one of them
Oh
was
no,
at
Danny Jacobs
54.
wasn't a title shot. That was just a
That
regular
wasn't
fight.
that wasn't a title shot. Yeah, not with Jacobs.
Yeah.
Because remember,
And
Jacobs didn't have that belt for that long. That BF, he didn't have it for that long.
at
He,
54, I think he fought Charlo, but I don't even know if that was for a title.
I'm gonna say, look, man, did fucking Ray trying to get you killed? Contraceptive. I'm trying to get you to the bag
Yo,
and maybe a win. He could beat Rayo. I'm telling you, he could beat Rayo. I like Rayo, but like Rayo, who you beat? Edwin De Los Santos off like what, a year
and I'm
layoff or
telling
something?
you, bro. Think about it. Golden Boy Fight Night card. Williams
On a Thursday.
Yo, we just
On
gotta
a
get him out of
Thursday.
there. On a Thursday, exactly.
That's that
And they
hot
like,
Thursday card, yo.
Yo, we just gotta put something out there, bro. Yo, Ronson, you want another title shot? Shit. Fuck it. And he back in there for some championship pay.
Motherfucker got 50 relatives in attendance and shit, yo. It's like 250. It's 250 people there. 50 of them is related to Conceição. This is it,
if they do make those fights, though, I feel like they would. They're gonna make one of them. They're gonna make one of those fights. I
The
can
sad
guarantee that.
part is that is entirely viable. Because really, William just had a big win. You know this is Golden Boy. They not about to, yo, listen, they not. The Mason fight makes sense, but I don't think so, homie. I think they about the Golden Boy all over this motherfucking shit. That's what they about the Golden Boy on this. They about to get golden, and Zepeda gonna be circling the block for a minute. Maybe get a JoJo. No, he already fought JoJo Diaz.
JoJo Diaz again would be the most disgusting shit. You'd have to pull him down and weight and everything. Yo, JoJo, I understand you just fought at 47 against a 47 pounder. Come back down and get your ass beat a second time.
JoJo, I know you just fought bare knuckle, but Conceição. You see, we got to deal with Conceição. On that note, I'm going to sleep, fellas. I got Jim and I see y'all on the next one.
I'll let you.